Hey, what's going on these back roads and these pastries? It's your girl Keisha, and this is my co-host Rod. And you guys, tonight is not the homesteading channel. This is actually the classroom.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the classroom. And usually, I'll Keisha say, "What's going on these back roads?" And I say I can't call it, but tonight I can call it. And I want to take a quick second just to thank everyone that's watched the classroom, everyone that's subscribed and supported. And tonight we got another good show for y'all. Y'all know how we do it over here.
All right, you guys have just entered the classroom.
Hey, hey, yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like oh yeah, beanie up Scotty, we going up crazy. Yeah, me and my posse. When it's time to get it, we body to body. Cause bodies get left when we leave the party. Don't get me started. Don't make me.
That's my jam right there.
No, man, I be over here gigging every time I hear it. Every time. What's going on, Nichols? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
The Nickels in the building. You
Good
guys,
day.
I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. They doing the most for the least. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead on and get into it. Today's topic is about exes. Like, should you guys be friends? Is it okay? Is it cool to have an ex as a friend?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this here, man. I'm probably about to break up some friendships, and I ain't trying to. I'm here to help everybody, but man, I got some opinions, and y'all keep in mind this is an opinionated show. Keisha's gonna give her opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion. People in the comments are gonna give their opinions, and we're gonna roll with it. No disrespect, no one getting upset. But I have some opinions and some contradictory things here with this whole be friends with your ex. So I can't wait to get this started. I can't wait.
So I'm thinking, like, okay, I feel personally it's okay to be friends with your ex. It just depends. It just depends on, like, you know, if you guys left off cordially, if you left off on a good note or whatnot, like, if you know what I'm saying, there was no beef or anything like that. I think it possibly could be cool to be, friends with your ex, but it just depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the maturity level, if you ask me. In
And
my
that's what I was going to say, Keisha, the maturity level. That's going to be the basis. How mature are you? And really, I think time. A lot of people, they immediately, right after a relationship, they think they're automatically going to be friends, especially if it ends on, say, a mutual note or a good note. But there's a lot of things that could take place after that breakup and then want to come back and be friends or say, hey, we're going to be friends. But one of the things I want to just start with my whole thing with this is, hey, Tanya said, nope, nada, hell no, hell no, hell no. I know you every line. Did my answer come through okay? Yeah.
Yes, we heard you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so we see that event yours is in the building, y'all.
Yeah, she said she's just stopping through for a second. She's setting up. She has a live going on as well. And tell you now, everybody, the people that are in here, the people that are coming in here, people that are watching the replay, first thing I'm going to ask, and I'm going to go through this, and I can't wait because I got some interesting stuff here, but is it really friends or are you being cordial? Everybody say, hey, me and my ex are friends, but how much do you know about your ex after the fact? Or do y'all just be cordial when you see each other? Do y'all be cordial if you're out in public? Do y'all be cordial when you sneak up behind the situation?
Right, right. I feel like if there's no romantic involvement, then y'all can pretty much be cool. Sometimes you have to be cool with your ex because maybe y'all have kids together.
And see, them kids can be utilized in a covert operation.
Oh.
See, and what I mean by that, sometimes those kids can be used as a reason to be friends, but one of those people is still holding on. They holding on, man. Like and it ain't necessarily that they try to be friends for the kids. They still want to get back together. So yeah, you have to be friends, and you have. It goes back to really: do we have to be friends for the kids, or do we have to be cordial for the kids?
Right.
Cause we ain't about to go play horseshoes together. We ain't about to go play volleyball together. We just gonna do the things we need to do for the children.
Mhm. Well, also, I think that, and you're right. You're right. Like the kids, you're gonna have to, be cordial for kids or whatnot. But at the same time, my crazy cousin knocking on my door, I'm gonna ignore it. Like I hate when people come to
But if
my
you
house
need
and
to,
don't
if you
call.
need to answer it, you can just put your avatar up, and I can roll on. We got a couple comments I'm gonna address anyway. I mean, how do you
Oh,
want to do it?
all right. I
Okay,
appreciate you.
all right. So we already know that event yours, Tanya, my co-host on Live and Direct, and a heck of a talented content creator, is saying a whole bunch of no's in every possible way you could say no. And then Sugar Plum says X's are for X's for a reason. Don't ask why. And then the nickel said, I would tell you, F means forget it, no for her. So several ways, and I'll tell you, and this really made me think, and a lot of these topics make me think because obviously I was married before, and the whole time I would say my ex and I are friends, but I have no idea what she's doing on a daily basis. She has no idea what I'm doing on a daily basis. So are we cordial? I mean, we get along, but are we really what they call friends? And what I've researched, Keisha, is not
Mhm.
only maturity, and you kind of said you totally said it, the nature of the breakup, and the next thing you said, well, one thing I'm gonna say here is boundaries. How many boundaries got to be put in place with this friendship? And y'all gonna see why as I go on with this, because the first thing people will say, "Hey, we're friends, and that's my ex. We're still friends." But did y'all ever set any boundaries? Can the ex pop up at 1 o'clock in the morning and talk about they just want to make sure you're all right because we friends? You know what I'm saying?
No, 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 no. You all out of order, bruh, sis, sir, ma'am. Like, no, you can't pop up at 1 o'clock in the morning. What you think this is? Friends with benefits? Like, if that was the case, we could have just stayed on together. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, you would not be coming by Keisha house at 1 o'clock in the morning. Nah.
And
And
a lot
then,
of times, though, Keisha, people discuss that after it happened. They don't discuss it before. They discuss it after it happened. Like after you keep some up there.
hmm, oh,
I saw
yeah.
you look.
Good.
Huh. Oh, okay. I saw you look it up. I'm just making sure. But some people will wait until after it happened, then they want to talk about it. But what about setting the boundaries before it takes place? Set the boundaries. Know all these rules. Hey, first of all, you need to have a real good reason. Ain't no kids, and we're gonna start out with no kids.
Hmm.
You need a real good reason to even come by my crib. I don't care what time of the day. It could be high noon. Don't just
Hmm.
pop up at my house. And then even if you call me, what you coming by here for? Oh, I got a trick that a lot of people fall prey to in a minute, Keisha.
What's that?
I ain't talking to the fellas. I ain't talking to the ladies. I'm talking to everybody.
Hmm. Hmm. We
Two
listen.
people break up.
Hmm.
They're friends with
Hmm.
each other. They're exes. Don't fall for that. Come get you a plate trick.
That, what the flake?
You ain't never heard of that. Like, hey,
Huh.
I cooked some dinner today, and then they'll make something
Oh,
you really like
she
smothered
cooked
pork
your
chop,
favorite.
rice and gravy, and some dinner rolls, and say, hey, I made you a plate. And then you be wanting to say, no, what'd you make? Oh, I ain't do nothing. I just threw some pork chops together, gravy, rice, everything you like. And next thing you know, you done fell into the trick. And then you over there, and then because y'all just setting the boundaries, you might find yourself in a situation you didn't really want to be in, male
Right.
or female.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh no, we ain't finna be doing that plate stuff. And but let's just talk about it. Like the main reason you, I mean, like people have a problem with exes. It's fine. Y'all can be cordial, cool, kick it or whatever. But the problem comes in when you get another person in the mix. So say, he or she got a girlfriend, that or a boyfriend, that's when the problem comes in.
See. I'm gonna add a little extra subject to this, to the subject. I'm gonna add a little juice, a little spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's necessarily a total problem with another person. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Because the people that say, "Oh, I'm cool, I don't care what he doing, I don't care what she doing," they don't. There are people out there that really don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then they may even know you have a man or a woman. I'm just gonna say a woman. I'm a man. I ain't got time for this double-sided stuff. We'll be here all night. So I may be cool that my ex got a new man, a new boyfriend, a new husband, new whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when the rubber meets the road is when I see it. Out of sight, out of mind. I ain't seen it. I just know it's happening. But then when I'm walking and we just happen to be at the same shopping center or some of them outdoor shopping centers, and they all booed up and the Temptations just happen to be playing on the loudspeakers, and I'm over here by myself looking poke, broken, lonely, I ain't gonna probably be so cool then. I mean, I ain't saying Rod, don't y'all be putting this on Rod. I'm just using me as an example. I might not be so cool because now I'm physically seeing what I once had that I no longer have. So,
well, right. I understand that because, but I'm the type. If I am no longer with you, then I don't care what you do, right? Like you can be with a gorilla for all I care. I do not care. Like you, you know what I'm saying? So it would not bother me, like literally. But I know some people, they just can't handle it, because if you can't handle it, that means that there's still feelings there. There's still like romantic feelings there. But I mean, it is what it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to fire it up because that Keisha know I hate that it is what it is. But hey, we got a couple people came in real quick, Keisha. I know it was some things over there.
Oh yeah, I see Big Rick in the building, and I see. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I can scroll up. Let me see. Okay, and Sugar Plum is in the building along with Jason
and the Nichols.
Oh, I thought I spoke to the Nichols. I'm sorry, and the Nichols is in the building.
Did. I just wanted to make sure you said it twice. So I got some stuff here, Keisha. Some words I don't even know how to say, because I like to do my research. I got my little iPad here.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things, all this maturity sound good and all this, but really it's going to be time and reality. I mean, people have to be for real with themselves, and it's got to be every episode we have, we get back to that communication. The communication sounds so easy, but it's so easy that it's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people that agree with stuff. Like if two people sitting at a table, they say, hey, there's no reason to come by my house. There's no reason to come by yours. If I see you with a woman, I'm not going to trip. You see me with a man, don't trip. And everything sounds good. Y'all sign the dotted line. Y'all even sign a little agreement right there. I don't care what you do with a crayon. And then but when it happens, some people get amnesia, man. They be like, oh, I don't remember even saying that. How dare you have that woman?
What?
The same shopping center as me, and it's 4,000 shopping centers in this city. How dare I done heard it. So,
well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, because if we broke up, you got to know this person gonna move on at some point. Like, you can't be that dense. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well prepare your little emotions right now, okay? That you're going to see them with someone else. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what y'all broke up for, but I mean, it depends on what you broke up for. Maybe they just felt like y'all wasn't compatible. I don't know. But either way, you're going to have to learn to move on. You just got to, because you can't make nobody want to be with you. So you just got to mentally prepare yourself that you're going to see that person with somebody else.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to read a couple of things here.
Okay.
This first one said amicable ending. I think that's code word for you had a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship ended mutually or on good terms.
Mm-hmm.
Often because you recognize you work better as friends.
Yeah.
You say yeah. The first thing I want to ask, just because y'all had a good ending, does that mean y'all actually could be friends? Somebody might have did something so wrong, but was forgiven, and y'all just had a good ending. But did they really forget what happened that caused the breakup in the first? So just because we had a good ending, Or can we really be friends?
Well, let me tell you this right here. If we had a bad ending, no, we cannot be friends. So the friend word wouldn't even come in play, because if we had a bad ending, like, screw you, your mama, and all that, because we can't even be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go your way, I go my way, and we just gonna go.
Hey, we got some people here. We got F. Smith. What's going on? I think that's Fatima. Say, hey, just asking Rod in chat. Then she agreed with what you
Is in
said.
the building. Hey, F. Smith is in the building, and Shamika. That's what's
Yeah, hey,
up.
Shamika, I was looking at the entrepreneur. Boy, that's a big old entrepreneurial.
Entrepreneurial
Hey, just because they
diary.
said the classroom, Tamika, I can't really read, man. It says something about blah, 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 entrepreneurial diary. Shamika, hey, Shamika, what's going on?
He a professor. He ain't even no regular teacher.
I'm a what? I'm a professor?
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I am. I'm a professor of being with friends with your ex tonight. And next week I'm going to be the professor of something else. But now, another thing. We talked about the children. What about this, Keisha?
Mm-hmm.
What about you work with your ex, and then you say you friends,
Mm-hmm.
or you have even worse, you have a business together.
Ooh.
Boy, I'm hitting you. Ooh, y'all, hey, I should have gave you that Muhammad Ali t-shirt, I guess.
That's not right.
So
Lee Slugger.
now this other one, I'm a whole. This other one is social events. Y'all just end up at a. I ain't talking about the club. Now I'm talking about a for real event, like I don't know, the post office ball. I don't know, whatever, dance or whatever. The prom. I don't know, but for real, y'all work together,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to see them every day. I mean, do you have to be friends then?
Well, I mean, you got to at least be cordial. If y'all working together, like, you gonna have to pull up your big boy boxers and your big girl drawers, panties, and deal with it, because like this your bread and butter. Like, you can't mess up the bread and butter because over some little emotions. That's how I feel. But yeah, you just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup, because and learn how to deal with them. It can't be no tension or nothing, because somebody gonna go to HR, like, in a minute. If y'all beefing, I'm gonna just say y'all at the warehouse or in the office, y'all can't be having these knockout drag out conversations in the office and whatnot. Oh, am I muted? What's wrong?
Now I had to mute myself because
Oh, okay.
I'm on YouTube in the background because I'm having to play do gunnery exercises back here. So we
Who?
had a troll in here that was, I don't know what they were talking about. Hey, just a little quick reminder, y'all. We got 16 real homies in the crib. Thank y'all for being here. I know this is Just Asking for a Friend's channel. I am kind of running the comments. Please, no disrespect. We don't care about Ziggy Marley and racism and all that stuff, man. We just want to have a good time, have a good discussion, and have a good evening. All the extra stuff, man. Trust me, I'm pretty quick with the fingers, so you won't be here.
Okay, you gonna get expelled, boo boo.
Yeah, good. So if it was me, if we had a business, we really got to be friends. And can't be this can't be like Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday friend, Tuesday and Thursday, we're in there arguing. That ain't gonna work. Because the business come first. You can't be I can't be up in here talking about you old no good dog. And we can't be having them old kind of conversations, and we got a bid now. We can say all that. But if you got a job together, I think that's especially if you have longevity. You've been on the job 10, 12 years. Who gonna quit? I ain't quitting. She's not quitting. We just got to be friends.
Okay.
Period. We got to use that magical word.
What? Cordial. Yeah, exactly. Definitely gonna have to be cordial.
Yeah. So, what's up, Usan? Big Rick in the heezy. What's going on, Big Rick?
Big Rick in the building. I thought I spoke to Big Rick.
Hey, you got a compliment. Usan said you are very beautiful. Hang on in here, man. She get prettier. The longer you be in here, she get prettier.
Oh, there's Sassy in the building. Get it,
what Sassy. Up, Sassy? What up? Hey, son, stay up in here, though, man. The longer you stay here, the prettier she get, the uglier I get. So just stay on up in here. All right, real talk, though. Now, the next one, Keisha. We got to make sure there's no romantic feelings, man.
Right.
You already said that, but I'm a describe that for anybody don't know what we mean romantic. Both parties have genuinely, not fakely, not sort of kindly, but totally moved on romantically and don't have lingering hopes of rekindling the romance. There's a lot of people running around right now talking about their exes and our exes, but they didn't really want to be no ex. They may not have had a choice in the matter.
Right. You're right. You're right, because if one person was like, look, one person could been like madly in love, like I see forever with you, and then the other person like we ain't on the same page. We don't got nothing in common. Like, I don't see it, working. And that could probably be crushing. But my thing is, like, should you want to be friends? Like, shouldn't you go off and heal? Is my question.
Well, I'm gonna answer the healing part, but I'm gonna tell you, going back to that rekindling and lingering stuff, their mouth might be doing the two-step. Yeah, we can be friends, but that lingering is electric slide and trying to figure out how they're gonna get back to you. I'm just telling you now, y'all. I ain't got no PhD in this, maybe a MA master's or something, but I'm trying to tell you. So time, to heal, but let's say really heal. If y'all ended on bad terms, you might just want to say forget it and call it an L. But even on good terms, I think if at all possible, you should move as far away from each other as you can. I ain't talking about Antarctica and the North Pole, but like if we break up, if me and my ex break up, I don't need to move on the next block or 2 houses down or 1 apartment over.
Right. How long y'all break up and leave each other's house and you get the next unit over? Now that ain't gonna work either.
Hey, Big
Rick said,
Big Rick said, I'm so glad my wife is watching TV because this could be an all-night conversation. Hey man, tell her to come on. We are on TV. Big Rick, bring on in here. Hey, Usan said he from Algeria. Hey, appreciate you, man. We worldwide. The classroom.
Okay.
We got global campuses now.
Yes, today.
The Nickel said you should want to go off and heal or heal. But you're right, Rod. A lot of times people say one thing but mean something else. I'm telling you, man. What about, hold up, I'm gonna come back because my mind get to working. Now, me personally, with this time and this lingering stuff, all flirtatious comments and remarks should be ignored and addressed. Like,
oh yeah.
You don't need to be telling me you see I got some muscles, even though I ain't got none. It ain't worked out in 3 months. I don't need to be talking about how good your pants fitting. And then the moment one of us, I ain't talking about me and you, but one of us said this thing, go, really? You rekindling the flame. You rubbing them 2 sticks together. You're gonna see smoke in a minute. Squash that. No, I ain't been at the gym. I ain't never going back to the gym ever in my life. I'm gonna get bigger and bigger by the day. Whatever it takes to cease that.
Right. I think sometimes they feel like, they don't want to lose a good person. You know what I'm saying? So that may keep them, attached because, they just don't want to, if you know that person was a genuinely good person, you just kind of want, their friendship maybe. But, it's also some, some negatives because we talked about that one side of it, but the person could get a new partner and the new partner is not having the friendship. They could be the best of friends and really be friends, right? And the new partner comes in and she or he is like, no, like I don't talk to people that got, male friends, same-sex friends or female friends.
Man, it took me, I thought so much about getting my paper. You said something at the beginning of this.
Okay.
What you just said. And I forgot what it was that quick. But it was real good and I wanted to expand on it. But that's what it was. If you had something, you missing this person because you had something good.
Right.
Well, what the heck was you doing when you had this person? Why'd you wait till the game was over to decide you want to play?
Exactly.
Play the, why do you have to wait till the game is over before you want to realize you got a good person? The game over, man. They done blew the whistle. Everybody left the stadium, and you over here sulking because you don't want to leave. But when you was there, you didn't want to be there.
Right.
Or that's the signs you show. You might not have said it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, we got some comments here. Big Rick said, "Hell no, he ain't going to get his wife." The niggas say they don't mean it. They just think you mad right now. It's gonna blow over. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, the old blow over trick. But you're right though. Like you could think that hey, they just said it was over and they don't really mean it. Yeah, so I could see that happening. Definitely could see that happening.
Nichols, I be believing a person when they tell me it's over so much. I'm asking about 7 times to make sure that I guess at least 6 or 6.5. Yes, it's over.
Yeah,
but,
you sure?
You over? Is it over today or is it over like from now to next week?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's over. I mean, I'm being a little facetious and funny here, but I may have to do that because what if that person don't really mean that it's over? What if your ex don't really mean? They telling you that. And maybe that's why what the Nichols say, maybe that person is thinking it's going to blow over because that's what has happened in the past.
Right. Well, that's true because some people just sit there and be like, I don't want to be with you, but they don't really mean it. They might be upset at the time or whatever. But
what about that proverbial I?
Yeah, that I get how long to get you messed up.
That I don't really mean all right, man.
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes it might, but there's a 98% chance that all right is, I'm just really trying to think of my comeback because I really don't want this to happen. And sometimes people don't know what to say. They just been hit with a right Muhammad Ali uppercut.
Right.
And they got to get off the ground and then come up with what they're going to say. So now, there's another one I'm going to talk about with this here, no romantic feelings. Don't create no romantic feelings. I'm going to call it the spend the night syndrome.
Spend the night?
Hey, I can't make it home. I was out partying. You mind if I crash at your place? No, you crash at my place in the parking lot, the driveway, but I hope it ain't snowing outside, man, because you ain't coming in here.
Right.
Because, they come to, I don't know, see how much, what's wrong with your lights or something, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, they strike a conversation. Then next thing you know, time went by, it's 11:30. Well, man, it's kind of late.
Okay.
You mind if I crash on the couch?
Absolutely. But you do, what happened?
No, how about
the my house caught on fire? I'd be like, you ain't have insurance? Like they not gonna put you up?
I ain't got time for all them questions. I don't care what AAA and Allstate doing. If your house caught on fire, and hey man, I mean, I'm saying this here, but in reality, I'm not gonna kick them out and tell them to sit outside. But if I'm really trying to distance myself and heal or forget about whatever I'm trying to do, hey, you're right. It's late, but what I'm going to do is late for me too. I'm going to follow you while you drive to wherever you going. I'm going to drive right behind you. When we get there, I'm going to turn around and come home and you're going to be at home.
Right. Well, I mean, and I'm just in here thinking, if y'all are truly friends and you feel like there is no romantic feelings there whatsoever, then I don't really probably see a problem. If you don't have a significant other, that's probably gonna be like, nah, ain't no man, woman staying here, then I don't see no problem with them crashing if they are really in a bind, but I mean they would have to literally be in a real bind. You already turned into a bobblehead over there.
No, because I'm thinking about like the things that could happen, Let's just say, man, this is the classroom. Let's just say that person just crashed and ain't nothing going on. You ain't thinking about this person. And at 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock every morning, you get up and get some cookies. and you get up and get some cookies, and you forgot this person on your couch. You ain't gonna go sit on the couch or lay on the couch. You just going. But then when you walk back, you look down, and this person is ready for bed or in the bed or whatever, or in the couch.
Mm-hmm.
That's too risky, man.
That's too risky.
It's too risky. Now you got to put a caution tape around it.
We're taking no chances.
It's too risky, cause, and then it's already probably it could be a vulnerable state for the reason that they're at your house anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't thought about this person in 17 years. Now all of a sudden they're on your couch in whatever state they're in, and things. To me, even if you were friends, that could ruin a friendship with your ex. This don't sound like this a good idea for me, but I don't know. But
so no crashing on the couch, basically. We ain't gonna do no crashing on the couch.
Now keep in mind, as of right now, I'm saying no, we better do a follow-up episode if I change my mind. But right now, as it stands right now, the jury's going with the no. Yeah. Let me see what the people saying.
Okay.
Now go ahead.
No. Let's see what they saying. Let's see.
Sugar Plum said family and friends need to keep their distance and thoughts to themselves and not meddle as well. Woo-wee. Sugar Plum just spoke a word. I don't want to be with you, but I don't want you to be with me. To not be with me. I got you. I'm gonna address that first.
That's one of those. I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's the step. Yeah, that happens a lot. Like,
yeah, it does.
Or they didn't want you, and then you turn into Mike Jones, and now they all on you. They didn't want you, but then I just seen this happen. You know, when you with this person, you might not look a certain way, and then you go give it somebody else, and then you may start dressing up, dressing nice, or whatever the case may be. Then the first one may start paying attention to you. I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. But this family and friends, every episode we have seemed like we just need to keep these family and friends.
They need to mind their own business. And you know what? Another thing is, she right about those family and friends, because sometimes the family and friends want you to stay with the darn ex. I'd be like, okay, he ain't doing X, Y, Z. Well, I'm gonna tell you, one time I broke up with this guy, and my grandma was like, what you break up with him for? She was pissed. And she was like, what did you break up with him for? And I was like, he was cheating and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Well, that was a good man. I was like, what? I don't care what he was doing. You know, he takes care of you and your daughter, and you know, I think that's like the old school way of thinking. Like, you know, when they were older, it didn't matter if Pawpaw went out and cheated or whatever. She just, you know, they just took it, right? Because Pawpaw was, you know, taking care of the family. He went to work every day, regardless of if, you know, they went to work or not. Pawpaw went to work. Pawpaw was paying the majority of the bills, so therefore Pawpaw is free to do whatever the heck Pawpaw want to do. And they don't wash over here, okay? That ain't gonna wash or come out of my clothes. You cannot just go around here doing what you want to do all willy-nilly, and that's why I left him. And I ain't care nothing about what she was talking about, my mama or nobody else. Like, I'm with her. Keep your folks out your business. That's why y'all in predicament y'all in. How about that?
I love when my co-hosts just get hyped, y'all. I just sit back. Y'all notice how I just sit back. I ain't even smile because I ain't want her to stop talking because she'll think I'm like doing a gesture.
I can't see you no way.
You can't. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm about this big on that screen over there. So yes. I can do anything, man. I can do anything over here tonight, but I'm not. But now I'm gonna tell you, Keisha, I think them friends, you said it in a couple episodes. Them friends and family had a used to syndrome that you always speak of. They get used to this person and say this person is the life of the barbecue, or you should have. I don't know why you left old Jimmy anyway. Jimmy was a good man. They don't know what Jimmy doing. Jimmy was cool at the barbecue. Jimmy was a good spades player. Jimmy showed up with all the liquor and the beer, but Jimmy wasn't worth a damn when we got to the crib.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of people don't. Big Rick said, I ain't saying nothing. Carla might jump on this live. Y'all ain't getting me put out. No, don't get put out, bro.
No, we're not trying to get nobody in attendance put out. Please, everybody.
Yeah, man, don't get kicked out the crib, dog. Now, I'm going to tell you another one I got here, Keisha. About now,
Hold on, Keys in the building. Hey,
what's up,
Key.
Howard Key? How you doing? How you
Yes.
doing? Now, you already talked about ain't gonna be no 1 or 2 in the morning thing, but I got this thing here called everything I turned. I ain't get this from nowhere. It says something else, but I put it in rod language, and I don't need none of them no reason visitations. What'd you come by for? No reason.
Oh no.
Well, guess what you about to leave for? No reason. you got no
You
reason.
better have an
You
agenda.
ain't got no reason to be here. So this is a no reason type of day. But seriously, going on down here, when and if a visit is required, and you know they coming, dress appropriately. The guys don't be need to walk around with no shirt on and pants, some button like there's some Calvin Klein commercial, or the ladies got their booty shorts or they whatever they got on. I mean, they coming. I'll go in there with some swimming goggles and some shades on. I can't see nothing. I see that look you gave. Hey, hold up. Key laughing. Nicholas said hello. Big Rick said hello. Big Key said right. Yeah, you got it. But that happens a lot, man. I don't want to see nothing, but he said, "Oh my God."
You right, because they'll try to pull it. Hey, Indiana Funny Farms is in the building. Hey there.
Now, next what I want to talk about. This a tough one. This kind of go along. Y'all, everything I'm going over, Keisha and I already mentioned, man. I ain't even seen her look at no notes. I feel like I need to study a little more because she just everything I got down here, she done said. I'm just amplifying, but mutual respect. It says you both genuinely like each other as people and respect each other's new separate lives.
Right. And that's the type of person I feel like they can come by the crib, and if they were in a bind, they could stay because they just, y'all just genuinely think that you guys, y'all are great people, but it just ain't working out, and that's fine.
And I'm gonna go ahead and agree on this one because there are situations where if you know, and if you're really mature, you're gonna admit it. Hey, this is not. We are better as friends. We can get along. We don't have to go to the movies and all the stuff we used to do together. But you do have some exes that still do things that don't lead to rekindling or trying to get back together. And they both have this mature level. They have this level of respect, this mutual respect for one another. Especially, I'm not even doing it if that person's got a new partner. I don't want to play that game where, hey, you and I can go to the movie. No, when you and him ain't together, we can go do whatever as friends. But as long as y'all together, little Rod can't play.
You are right. You are absolutely right. Because I have had a male friend that's like, well, no, I don't want to. You get used to that person, and you just used to the things that y'all normally do, and it's not nothing romantic or anything. But when the next person steps in place, they do have enough respect to say, nah, because I don't want, old boy to feel some type of way or something like that. And you can't do nothing but respect that person. I mean, because they got nothing but respect for you.
I was ready to say, because a lot of times when people say, like, let's say my ex got a new man and they want to go do something together, but the man ain't with us. Nah, I don't even want to get in there. I'm not going to disrespect because he's going to be feeling some type of way. It may appear that they're looking out for that guy and they are respecting that guy, but a real man or a real woman is going to be really looking out for that individual, because when that man or that woman get mad that you and him or whoever went to the movies, they going to take it out on you, the person that really wasn't trying to respect nobody anyway. That's why the guy even got invited. I mean, that's just asking for a problem. But I do think there are people that have exes and they still do things. They can go and have lunch or dinner and hey, I'll walk you to your car. I'm not trying to get. Sometimes it may be a hug. It may be a plutonic hug, or it may not be. But we don't need to be kissing each other on no jaws like we in England or something. We don't need to be doing all that. We don't need to be doing that. We don't even need to shake hands. Matter of fact, let's don't even hug. Let's just wave at each other. Hey, see you later. I mean,
Like pound me, dog.
Yeah, we now I don't pound. I had a young lady where she tried her best to get me to dap up, and she almost had me one time. I almost broke my shoulder snatching back. But hey, hold up. Keith said, "Oh, Indiana Funny Farms, what's going on, man?" So I thought I saw something flying by me. She said,
Someone,
"Hey, Keisha,
Sugar
Rick,
Plum
nah,
said something. Let's see what Sugar Plum said. She said, "No lurking on social media either. Stay on your side of the fence."
oh, I got that on my list, but since you brought it up, let me find it so I won't leave nothing out. But I know what I want to say on social media, boy, man. If we're first of all, in my opinion, even if time has gone by, I could be friends with you on social media if I'm mature about it, but I'm not going to be going on your page or your whatever they call your channel to see what you're doing. I just that even now if it pop up in my timeline, I can't help that, but
Right.
because I'm a firm believer, if one person has feelings, they're gonna start having stuff on social media trying to get to the person that may not have feelings. They think they're drawing them in, but they could be pushing them farther away.
Right.
And then it becomes a retaliation, a resentment. The retaliation now, this person may go get somebody they don't like, don't care about, and pretend got this person's feelings all wrapped up, and they're just really trying to get back at the person because they're doing it. And social media, to me, so many people run to it though. Look at my new boo, or they together, they'll still put in a relationship, then they'll change it to single long enough for you to see it, just to throw it back in a relationship because they got a new man or woman, just to mess with that person.
Right.
So
right, they use it. So basically, what are you saying, that they done went and got a person to use as a pawn to upset the other person? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's some real petty mess right there. And then that's another reason why he or she don't want to be with you, because like, who does that in real life? There is no way that I would go get a man, play with this person's feelings, and just so I can flaunt him online or even like in places that I know that you will be, just so I can get a rise out of you. Like, I don't know what that, like, we are not in high school. Why are we doing this?
And Keith said most cases that's not even mutual though. The other person may still want more.
Right.
And that's why I think when they say mutual or a mutual respect or genuine understanding, I think a lot of times, Keisha, that's faked. I think, and it may not even know. I'm not gonna say fake. It's misunderstood. A person will think that there's a mutual respect until a certain thing happens. What that certain thing may be different for every couple, every individual, but so far, man, I don't know. I think it ain't really what Rod is gonna do. It's more so what do the parties that are involved, what is your reality? What right. Every two people that make up one couple is different, and that's a good reason to keep your friends out of it, because what could have happened to them or how they handle it may not work for you. They don't know the level of feelings you have. And a lot of times, going back to their friends and family, especially your friends, I could think of two guys talking. Mm-hmm. And hey, man, you really hurt her, dog. Because they can see it written all over your face. Nah, man, I ain't worried about what she's doing. So then your friend might start giving you bad advice because you over here and told him you don't care, but you really do care. Right. And he's just been honest with your homeboy and say, yeah, I am a little hurt. Maybe they could have gave you some good advice, told you to step back, told you to give her a break, give her some time. But what happened?
I don't know. Them breaks could be dangerous now.
That's what I was about to say.
Them breaks can be real, real dangerous. A lot of stuff can happen in a break. You can have a whole kid in a break. Like, it only take one night to produce one. Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, y'all might have broke up for that night. They may have just, had a, or whatever, a rendezvous that night. and something happened, and then like, so I don't know about them breaks. I don't like breaks because a lot of stuff happen in breaks.
I don't need, you can come out with a whole spouse in a break.
Okay, like what you talking about? We need a break, because if we need a break, we need to be over. That's my type of.
I think if we need a break, we just need to break up.
Yeah, break. Period. I like the way
just break up, and then if we want to come back, we can come back. But we ain't gonna be doing this. Ain't lunch.
Okay, you can get a whole disease.
I was thinking about that. A break could involve a bunch of people indirectly that don't even know. So
yeah,
that. But I want to get back on that time, Keisha, because I got some stuff here with time. Now, a lot of couples don't even give each other enough time, and I'm gonna read this here in space before they attempt to be friends. They want to break up now and be friends tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But has anyone really thought about why we broke up? Why did we break up? Because infidelity, trust, can't tell the truth to save your life.
Okay, I know some people like that.
People that I've seen people, and this here really bothered me. I can't remember when, what city, and what age, but there was this guy that was getting up. And maybe I saw a movie, I don't know, but he was getting dressed like he was going to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And he was coming home like he was tired. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, stuff was getting cut off. They're getting letters from the bank. That you're not even communicating with your person.
Wait a minute, so he ain't got no job?
No, he had no job, but it looked like he had a suit and everything, briefcase, cup of coffee. He should have went to Hollywood.
Okay,
he was an actor,
you missed your calling. Because who does all that? You done went and got dressed in a suit and tie. Like, where did you go? I want to know where you went for 8 hours. That's the real question. Forget the fact that the light got turned off.
Was over there with that other
where you been for 8 hours.
Well, another one I want to, like, people attempt to be friends too fast, but what about these people that force friendships? Mm-hmm. Like we need to be friends. We ain't got no kids. We ain't got nothing. And we just need to be friends. How about this? I don't want to be your friend. I'm still mad at you. I don't want to be your friend right now. And it sounds petty, and to some it may sound childish, but I just don't want to be your friend. I'm gonna tell you however I gotta tell you, no, it's not happening. But you don't want to be ugly, but I think if there's a forced friendship, it's just a setup because I'm not really ready to let go.
All right. That may be the case for some people.
Yeah. You got something you want to throw in there in any of this? Because I'm on a roll over here.
Yeah, like Paw Patrol.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, y'all, man.
I my notes because I ain't even had to hit my stuff, but I think we probably had some of the same things. Being close with it.
Hey, Fatima says she cool with her ex-husband, but they don't hang out. We moved on with our lives.
Where you see Fatima? I didn't even know Fatima was in here.
Yeah, you did. You said that else.
I did. I said, hey, Fatima.
Yeah, she got a code name tonight. She got some dots and some dashes and some more dots and numbers. It's I guess that's Fatima, I'm assuming. I don't know. It's F. Smith.
Oh no, that's not Fatima.
Oh well, hey F. Smith, how you doing? I'm just giving you a whole new name. I'm sorry.
Okay, he done renamed you. That is F. Smith.
Oh, hey F. Smith. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And then a funny farm, some people love drama. And then Key said, yeah, right, misunderstood. And that is just downright diabolical. Now, hey, F. Smith, we do be kind of rolling sometime before we get to the comments. So if you could tell me what's diabolical, I'd be more than happy. I want to address it. Then Key said, right, Keisha, with what you were just saying. So did you see anything?
So, yeah, I want to talk about the ex the one that wants to be friends just to block you from getting with a new person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you the one that want to, and then they give their opinion, and their opinion about the person that you may be liking is always negative, well, yeah, this person, they may be this or they may be that, or they do this and they do that, and what kind of job he got. Like, they putting like little, they on this side of your shoulder, whispering in your ears, trying to keep you from getting with another person. Some people just stay there just to block other people from coming in.
Well, see, I just tell a person everything they want to hear. Hey, what kind of job they got? They unemployed. They ain't working 4 years. Well, man, I saw them at the club. Yeah, they go every night, man. You probably need to go there tonight. They'll probably be there too. I don't care. And then because I'm gonna take the enjoyment out of it for this person. And what they want you to do is listen to them and push them. You know what, man? I always wondered what it would be with a woman that didn't have no job and wasn't worth nothing. And everything you saying, I always wonder what it'd be like to be with one of them. So I'm gonna give it a shot. What can they come back with? Game over.
Right.
And you can now you might not tell right away because at first it's gonna sound like they looking out for your best interest.
Yeah, that friend that makes it seem like, well, I'm just looking out for you because homeboy, yeah, he dated one of my friends, sisters or whatnot, and yeah, he dogged her out, like like stuff like that.
Or even if it's that ex partner, hey, we've been together for a while, and I know you, and I just don't think she your type. Well, you wasn't either, so I guess I'll be on the road. And my comeback sometimes be too quick because it's like if I sense that there's some bad juju or somebody trying to not really looking out for me but pretend, then we about to play a game. Because now if you really looking out for me, if I really feel like something about this person I don't know, I may want to hear it and I may not want to hear it, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my own decision. Now, have I ever looked like a fool? Yep. Ever been played? Probably. I don't know. They didn't make no public service announcement, but I'm sure I have.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to make my own decision because I don't want to be the person, even with this whole friends with your ex. I'm not listening to nobody because that person could be a good friend. That person could be. Now, if they're a listening ear, they need to be a listening ear for that subject or that topic, not no extra commercials and stuff up in there. So, let's see here. Key said reverse psychology, laugh out loud.
Right.
And then a fun right. Best place is in the soil.
I must have missed one.
Yeah, Kizzy said she got her hands in the soil. I think she out there planting some unpotting. I think she said she's gonna be uppotting or unrooting or some y'all do.
Oh, okay. Her hands was in the dirt. Okay, I got you.
Well, what that mean?
No, I guess she out there. Hold on. Let me make
That's
sure.
what I thought. I want to make sure,
Let me make sure. I'm not reading it. It says my hands are in dirt and so. Oh, okay. Yeah. She is saying that. Okay. Because I kind of glanced over it. Okay. So, yeah. She's saying that her hands right now are in dirt and soil. So, she ain't really typing and whatnot. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'm just trying to keep a little bit of.
Exactly.
It means she can't type. Okay, thanks, Kia. Okay. All right. So, man, my iPad keep timing out. So, now.
Okay, so what about that? The fact that, both of y'all, like, what if both of y'all can't move on? So, for the fact that, y'all used to each other, y'all used to being around each other, y'all been around each other for so long, it's just like where neither person wants to cut those type of ties. They don't want to cut the cord.
I'm scared to see I'm scared to say these two words because somebody gonna take it the wrong way, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Maybe role play.
Role play?
Look how you said it.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about. You could be Romeo and Juliet. I don't care. You can be Thelma. What's that dude? George and Wheezy. I don't care who you be. and have fun. Do things. If y'all just can't leave each other,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all used to each other, and you want to stay with each other, you might as well have some kind of fun. And then if romanticize your relationship, do stuff you ain't did in X amount of months or years. I mean, like, I don't know, put some rose petals or something. You're gonna have a mess to clean up, but just do it. Just make sure you air dry them or something, because they're gonna leave some moisture. They make your stuff messed up. But do something that you normally wouldn't do, like go Easter egg hunting. I don't know, just something. Because if we can't leave each other, if for some reason, now, Keisha, I don't know why this would happen, but if we just can't leave each other, it's something besides used to that's keeping us there.
Well, I don't know. Some people grow codependent on a person. They may not want to be with that person anymore, but they still codependent on the things that person was doing for them, or the way that person was making them feel, or the security that person brought to them. They still may be, like holding on for dear life. Both sides. Neither one of them want to really be with each other. But it was something about that person that made, there were things that you did like that you still want to hold on to.
Well, if they made you feel that good and you want to hold on, Keisha, it's got to be like you depend. I hear everything you're saying, but if I'm codependent and I'm used to you and I don't, you give me that sense of security, I know you're going to look out for me. You got my best interest. Are you going, man, you sound like the woman I need to be with. What am I doing? I mean, I need to, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I already know everything you will do. What is it that you are not doing that's causing me not to take that extra step? Mm-hmm. Because you're doing everything. Now, do I think I'm missing out on something out in the streets? Do I think the grass is greener on the other side? But obviously in your scenario, I'm not going out there to see. I just don't want to be with you no more. Why would somebody say
other things, like say the person, they cheated or whatever. Now you don't want to be with them, but you cool with being friends, because like friends do come with benefits without the actual friends with benefits side. You like, y'all, I don't know. They like a security blanket.
I see what you're saying, but I tell you what, I'm glad we're in the age of AI. Mm-hmm. Because if the person say, hey, Rod, you make me feel secure. I really like being around you. You're everything I look for, but I just don't want to be with you. Well, good. Create an AI Rod that you can talk to, because this Rod gonna be gone. I'm not staying because you don't want to be with me. What we doing?
Right. Hold on, real quick. Unique is in the building, and she locked up at the house.
Well, I would say she's in the building.
Get locked up at the house.
She in our building, but she out of her building.
Okay.
Hey, Unique, we got we ain't came up with a term. This is like a drill. This is a for real drill, though. In the school when you had them drills, and you go outside, all the students go outside. We ain't going outside though. Hold on, let me go back up here.
Yeah,
I gotta go. Well, y'all, and then I'm gonna come back to yours. We got a stage 3 emergency here. Unique said, y'all, I done locked myself out and my boyfriend is at work.
Unique, do you drive? Can you? She probably shoot. He had to come. He don't have to come out that building and give me that key.
Yeah, call him. Unique. I mean, how you communicating with us? Call him and say, hey man, I'm locked out.
He probably can't leave right then and there, but maybe he can come out and just pass me that key. Sure. Unique, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, Unique. Man, I try to think of some more advice, but I can't do nothing but try to give you some advice.
Oh, she said she good. She just chilling right now.
Oh, hold up now. You done put me in a stage 3 emergency up here, and now down somewhere. You good? You chilling?
She said she fine. She chilling right now. So
well, Unique, you should start out with it. Unique, you should say, hey y'all, I'm fine. I'm chilling. My boyfriend locked me out the house.
No. She locked herself out the house. She was.
Well, however it happened, she didn't put that chilling up there earlier. Now you need to go mess with you. Good to have you here.
I hope you filmed it, Unique, and you need to film that you locked out the house.
See, the Nichols over here in stage 3 emergency too. They talk about, wait, what you need? Yeah, see, then kids, I don't know, they're crying, laughing, or crying, man. I can't see these little bitty emojis, but I'm gonna say, and then not in there in a funny form, she in the emergency too. Oh no, Unique. And then Unique said, then I was transplanting strawberries under my fruit trees and trying to hurry up because she wanted to see the classroom. Go on, tell us, Unique. Did you want to see the classroom?
Unique. Big hug.
Yeah, Unique, we're gonna give you one of them emoji hugs with the little hands.
I know.
Couldn't they give that thing some more arms or something, man? First time I saw it, I didn't know what that was, man. I thought they were trying to tell me something was wrong with me or something. Wait, Keisha. And then hold up, everybody, welcome, Nichols. You put yourself in an emergency. She said, I put myself in an emergency. Why? That's because I care about you, Unique. You know, you a long time running person on the classroom since we started. Yeah, keep that little thing.
Yeah, that one right there with the little hands. Hey, have y'all ever seen Scary Movie? And he was like, grab my little hand, and she was like, no, she rather falling.
Hey, I don't know what it was the first time I saw it. Unique said, I'm cracking up. This is why my daughter says I'm always doing antics. Yeah, you ever got there? Hey, oh, y'all care about you. You know, we care about the people that, seriously, we care about the people that come to the classroom. I mean, I couldn't do nothing to help you other than try to give you some advice, but I would have been worried about you. All right, now, all right, so let's talk about these shared responsibilities, man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be for real, Keisha. Some people don't know how to act in public.
You said some people don't know how to act what?
In public.
Oh.
Like y'all got this understanding. Y'all have a child and y'all at an event, a football game. Your kid play football, both of y'all at the game, and the coach, your kid score a touchdown. The coach look up at you and smile and wink his eye and all kind of stuff.
Ooh, it's level 3 knockout.
That's what I'm saying. But if y'all friends and y'all share responsibilities, you supposed to suck that up, and you can't.
Hold on. Well, let me say this right here. If he been coaching their son for a minute and she done broke up with him, and the coach already winking, dude might see it might not even be about her no more. He may see it as a sign of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So you might start a knockout, drag out just on that alone. Forget the fact that I don't even want to be with her no more.
How's it a sign of disrespect when this ain't your lady no more? I mean, she up in the bleachers by herself, sitting next to the bed, eating the bag of popcorn.
No, I can't break up with her today and you getting at her tomorrow. No.
No, they've been apart. They've been apart for 2 years.
There's levels to it. That's disrespectful.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I would do it. I ain't no.
It's like if say we got a kid together and our child in ballet and the little ballet chick just sitting up here wink. You know, she found out we done broke up yesterday and she already winking at you and stuff. Like, wait a minute, what we doing here?
I'm gonna say I don't know that person.
Us Keishas be right here. Us Keishas are in tune.
But I'm gonna say I don't know why she winking because I don't know that person.
Well, she ain't got no eye. If she ain't got pink eye or somewhere where she can't keep her eye open or something.
Why?
I don't know what's wrong.
Well, how we gonna find out?
Been having no winking problem. What's going on today?
How we gonna find out? Who gonna go ask her what's wrong with her eye?
The woman gonna go ask her what's wrong with her eye because she about to get it black.
Like I said, some people don't know how to act in public. Ain't gonna be no more game. I'm gonna be super mad because I done got kicked out because the ballerina person down here winking at me and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now I'm kicked out the game because they gonna say I'm the reason everybody fight. That's reason number 13. You may need to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm just trying to open your eyes. I'm gonna have to. It's dark in here, man. I know I look like I'm sitting outside or something, but man, I need to go turn some lights on.
Here too.
All right, so now, this here one here, I think we discussed this in another episode too. You're gonna have share responsibility if you break up and have a child. You're gonna have to. Well,
Mhm.
it should take place. And I always feel sorry for the kids that get turned into or introduced to being the lookout. There's certain words I don't want to say. They the lookout. So
What?
you
She
know,
said the kids what?
yeah, they be the lookout. I don't want. There's a word that start with an S that I don't want to say, but they be the lookout, right?
Okay, okay.
They go to the crib. And they already have instructions. Now, when you get over there, I need you to look under the bed and see if any shoes bigger than yours is underneath your bed, the kind you wear. I mean, for real. It's people that do that. And I've always felt sorry for any child that's put through that in the middle of an adult confrontation.
Right. He said they know what they doing, and I'm with her. Okay, yeah, they know what they doing. You gonna wink? It ain't even a sign. It is not even about the fact that I don't even want that man. That is disrespectful.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I mean, why you winking anyway? Now, I'm gonna tell you the true question. If the coach on the field and the son score a touchdown and he feel bold enough to wink at the mama,
He said, "I've been wanting Miss Parker all this time."
you may already be with Miss Parker all this time.
Films.
And Unique said, "Oh, kitty."
I think she talking about Callie, because Callie just jumped in there on the screen.
And Key said, "Yeah, the kids shouldn't be put in that position, but you know,
Right.
it
But
happens."
you know they will do it. They'll send them as little lookouts and whatnot. But but my thing is, like let it. That's why we can't be. Well, sometimes you just can't help it because co-parenting is a real thing. Like you have to co-parent. And I'm with and they will set their kids out to snitch on the other parent, but really it ain't even snitching because we not together. But they ain't got it in their mind yet that y'all are not together.
You know, ever since Keisha introduced me to red flags, it's not the first time I've heard of it, but it's the first time I've done a topic on it.
Mm-hmm.
So now everything, like right now, I'm about to hit my red flag session.
Okay.
And hopefully in the classroom, Teacher Rod can help some people out today. Because I'm going to tell you what to be on the lookout for. This is my favorite part of the show right here, because you might have to do some things you ain't used to, but I just know I'm trying to help you. I'm like I care about Unique, I care about everybody. But
okay.
if you had this lingering pain, it might not be a good idea to be friends if your partner always want to bring up the good old days. They stuck in the past.
They want to reminisce.
Yeah, they want to like reminisce all the time. Somebody sung that song up in Yonkers or something. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I go said Mary J. Yeah, she sung that.
That wasn't Mary, was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Y'all saw. Hey, sometimes we get our track.
Is that Mary, y'all? That ain't Mary.
Who sung the song Reminisce? Though, man, I'm telling you, it was Mary J. Blige. But that's what they be doing. They want to, so.
Oh, it is. Okay. I believe Elle Smith, she, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, it is Mary. Yes.
Now, the way I put this down, if they constantly bringing up the good old days, they're reminding the other partner of them no longer being together, which could be hurting that other person. Maybe this person is trying to heal, and you over there talking about, girl, you remember when we went to Vegas? And you know what? But no, I don't remember nothing.
Okay. And don't want to remember Vegas.
Yeah, but a lot of people will see M. Smith laughing. See, yeah, I tell you, Mary J, man. Oh, look, Sugar Plum said, I agree, but insert yourself in situations you weren't invited to, trying to be Captain Say the Day. Go on, say what you feeling, Sugar Plum.
Captain Say the Day.
Let me read that again. I agree, but insert yourself in situations you weren't invited to, trying to be. Yeah, no, don't insert. Okay, don't insert yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, yeah. Hey, your favorite couple. What's up, fam?
Yeah, okay, your favorite couple is in the building, y'all.
Yeah, and he just said, you remember that time? And he cried out because that's the see, me and Shelter, man, great minds think alike. And neither one of we don't have to know. y'all please keep this in mind. All this stuff is around us every day. This is just Rod's opinions from observations. But people will say, man, you remember the time we were slow dancing? No, sure don't. I don't even think I ever danced with you. Maybe, shoot it down, because that's the setup. It's the setup, ladies and gentlemen. Then you got anything on that one, Keisha?
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. It is a setup, and I'm like you. And if I wanted to remember the times, I still be with you. But we're not together. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, so I agree wholeheartedly. No, we're not reminiscing. We're not going back down memory lane or none of that.
Your favorite couple, we ain't say it like this, but it's true. And all you need, boy, it's like,
ooh,
exes can be like mice, man. I'm gonna read what he said, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm talking about with these mice. Don't leave the door cracked. If you do, you will let them walk back in, laughing my butt off.
Exactly.
Some people, you can close the door and they'll be like a mouse. You ever close the door and see a mouse squeeze under the door some kind of way?
She said they done slithered under the door.
You ain't never seen that? Keisha, you ain't never seen that?
No.
Yeah, I think they don't have no bones or something, and they can get in small places and they just compress right back into your room. And this is coming from the ROD from PBE, which is Point Blank Experience. Don't let the mice breathe underneath your closed door. You might have to put a mouse trap under there.
Yeah, some folks, you would be leaving the door open, but like, I don't know. You just gotta, I don't know. First of all, you know what type of situation you left off on. You know what type of person they are. You know if that person is accepting the breakup or not accepting the breakup. But some folks, they just can't hide
it. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is my first prescription on the Classroom episode 9. If you're in a situation you're thinking about being friends, go listen to the song by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. It's about 8 minutes long, but you go have to listen to it. You ain't got to listen to it all, because he's gonna say I miss you about 5 minutes of it. Get in the last 3 minutes when the dude start talking. Mm-hmm. If you listen to that song, that dude say at least 4 times, I swear I done changed. Y'all listen to that song as it is live and come back and put it in the comments.
That reminds me. This is why I do not backtrack. You've been and forgot what this person did. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, like you would have been done broke up with them. Y'all doing the little friendship thing, right? So, meanwhile, how does it go? When time passes and you forget stuff. What's that old saying? Well, whatever it is.
Out of sight, out of mind, or
you start forgetting why you and that person actually broke up. And I've done this a couple of times, but I have done this one time, and that's why I do not backtrack. So I was dating this guy, and time had passed. We had started, being friends or whatever. Like this was like, years. We had met back up, and we decided, we'll be cool or whatever. And I forgot the reason why I broke up with him. But when we started talking back, it quickly started coming back to me. Oh, yeah, that's why you left that fool the first time. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, that's why I do not backtrack.
Hey, we got some comments here that's going to lead into what I'm about to say.
Okay.
F. Smith said, hey, F. Smith, I'm just going to call you F from now on. You sure right, Rod. I had that song on my playlist. If you listen to that song, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, I Miss You, that dude, it's not that it's a guy. It's a person that you know is lying. He'll be like, the stuff he say, how's my son? He still like to go to the park. And then he'll say, hey, baby, I got a job, getting all the overtime I need. Then he said, I hit the lottery. I swear I done changed. He just lying on top of lying. He did everything under the sun. But he missed her. He tried to get her to come on back.
Oh my God. Unique said that she had an ex to set her car on fire when
Are
she
you
tried
surprised?
to him.
You surprised?
Okay. Okay. Unique says, shoot, she creates nothing but stalkers, baby. I feel you, Unique.
Unique verbatim. I gotta throw this part in there. First of all, your favorite couple is saying what we've been saying the whole episode. Set your boundaries, but sometimes when we set our boundaries, we put an imaginary line in the sand. Sometimes when we set our boundaries, we gotta put one of those markers that no matter what you do can't erase. We got to do that. Sometimes we'll get them kind of lines on the chalkboard that you can get an eraser, erase out. So when you set the boundaries, they need to be hard boundaries. Now, getting back to Unique, she said she had an ex set her car on fire when she tried to leave it. Lord have mercy. Gotta get some coffee on that one.
First of all, let's have a moment of silence for the car, because the car did nothing to nobody. I hate when people do things like that. Like, you got beef with me. Why are you taking it out on the car? I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand people that slash tires, that bust out windows, that setting cars on fire. Like, why are we doing this? What did the car do to you?
You know what? You know why they call me Rod? Because I'm Rod to the rescue, Keisha. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving all this information for free.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they know that a person like those things. If you act like you don't like it, like if you whatever you riding in, just let's say I had a Toyota Avalon. That's in my opinion a average car. I used to get in. I mean, this is entertainment purposes only. But I would get in and say, man, boy, I can't stand this car. This car. I wonder how long it's gonna make it, man. This old raggedy car, I ain't showing no love for this car. So you ain't gonna get no joy out of busting my windows out. I don't care about the car, but deep down, I love this car. This is my baby. But I ain't gonna let the infiltrator know that. I mean, if I start sensing that stuff, because they gonna go for what you like. I ain't gonna say that. There's too many people in here. Hey, the Nichols laughing, Elf laughing. Unique say I'm a Cancer. Oh, you talking about the floater song? What you talking about? Oh, you talking about the way you be? I don't get that behavior either. Just asking.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Go ahead, Keisha.
No, I was just gonna say your favorite auntie is in the building. Thank you for coming.
Who is your? Oh, I'm finna say who is my favorite auntie. But okay. Hey, hold on, I gotta get to this name, man, y'all. Hey, Miss G, your favorite auntie. I like that name. Hey, Miss G, if this is your first time here, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. We have conversations like this. It's opinionated. We ain't trying to hurt nobody's feeling. We just telling you how we feel. And a lot of times we tell you what we done been through. Keisha done said 3 or 4 times she's been in some instances, and I made it sound like I wasn't in none of them. But in reality, some of this stuff happened to me too. So, hey, we just having fun. Hey, Miss G know everybody. She said, hey, Key, hey, the Nickel. I swear.
Okay.
Seems like Key and Nichols know everybody.
Okay.
Your favorite couple. This is like a family reunion here. Everybody know everybody. And it wouldn't be a classroom if Unique just didn't have something unique happening, like setting a car on fire. I mean, getting her car set
Angela is in the building.
Who?
Angela.
Angela, what it do? Angela Calloway. Hey, I'm saying your whole government name. I'm sorry. I just read what I saw. Y'all, Angela Low Key is in the building. Who is it here? Hey, y'all, somebody told me, what these little fish, these whales, they laugh? What them little blue things mean?
I think they laugh. Yeah, they're laughing.
Oh, man, they done took these emojis to a different level. Miss G said, first time here, I'm vibing with y'all. Hey, well, when you finish vibing here, we're going to explain that at the end. We're going to explain it now in case you leave.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain it
we
now.
We alternate every week, ladies and gentlemen. This week, we're on Keisha's channel, Just Asking for a Friend. Next week, we'll be on Rod's channel. That's why I got my name, Points Blank Experience. Just look that up. And we alternate every week. We are thinking about some things, and we may take a poll later. I may well just say it now. If y'all would like to see this be, we ain't saying we about to do it now. We just thinking out loud. Keisha tell me I talk too much sometimes, but I'm sorry. Would y'all like to see us make the classroom its own channel? Just all this. Are y'all tired of traveling around YouTube? Via Greyhound, American Airlines. Do you just want to go to one destination, no layovers? Now, don't get too excited because I ain't saying we're doing it. We're just trying to be like, oh, get the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
He said yes.
Who, Key?
She said, yeah, we tired of bouncing from channel to channel. We said,
Hey, well, it's a reason we're doing it right now. The R and Rod stand for reason too, not the Earth, Wind, and Fire version, but just reason.
Angela said that part. That would be Unique said that would be cool.
Unique said she gonna write a book. What you gonna call it, Unique? I can't wait to hear this here one, boy. Oh, okay, they laughing. Okay, the little blue thing mean they laughing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the small arm dude that's hugging you. Now we got some blue fish laughing. All right, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna write all this down. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, go to PBE. Y'all, speaking of that, y'all, it ain't too early. I need 203 subscribers to hit 1,000. Don't make me go live all night long until I get them.
Let's do it. We can have an after party at your crib.
When? Tonight?
Yep. You ain't doing nothing.
Hey, y'all, disrespectful. We got a lot of yeses in here. We're just thinking, though, that would be cool. Give the people what they want. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Sugar Plum. I like that name. That reminds me of back when I used to live in Arkansas, man. I'm sure I know somebody named Sugar Plum, like somebody my mama and them age. Not saying you are now. I'm just saying. Hello, I just enjoy y'all show wherever y'all like. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Man, you almost made me do a dance, but I can't do a dance because I can't dance. But you almost made me do something, jig a little bit. That would be great. All right, y'all, we got to get back to this topic.
All right.
So anybody just came in, we don't know how many people in here, and we just going to treat it like it's 19 million.
Yes, in the building.
I'm going to talk about these uneven feelings. I know that sounds technical because it was technical to me when I wrote it and typed it. Let me break that down for the people in the back and the rods in the back because it had to be broken down to me. Uneven means somebody ready to go and somebody don't want them to go. That's what so if Rod is uneven, person A want to leave and Rod over here not really ready for him to go. That's a big old red flag. Y'all probably ain't gonna be no friends. You can try it.
You said if one person ready to leave and the other person ain't ready to leave. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no friends. You can't be friends with somebody that's still, I mean, sometimes it takes both of y'all a minute to, get out y'all feelings. But if one person is like, yeah, I'm just done, and then the other person is like, nah, I'm not ready to leave. Yeah, y'all can't be friends. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Because there's still feelings involved. And like they said, every boundary there is, they gonna cross it.
Yeah, because I think it should be smart to just say we ain't gonna never, ever be together. I mean, I thought
you were gonna rap for a minute. You could never ever.
Matter of fact, I'm so messed up. I don't think I'm gonna date nobody for 4 years. Just say, but be y'all. When this conversation happen, it can't be no jokes. They don't need to be reciting no comedians. This need to be one of the most serious conversations because there's already a lot of it gonna be left. Matter of fact, it's gonna sound crazy. Y'all might want to write it all down together or something. So it's something because if there's one person that's uneven, you best believe they're gonna get amnesia.
You said best believe they're gonna what?
Get amnesia.
They're
gonna forget all the stipulations, like the 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they might go. Don't order no food, man. They might be your Uber Eats driver. Hey, show up at your crib, with a large pizza or something. Hey, we got a Smith. F want to know where in Arkansas did you live, Rod? I'm in Arkansas. Well, F, since I'm on this thing called YouTube, I would tell you I live about 86 miles south of Little Rock, and maybe one day I'll say where. I'm from a little bitty small country town, man, and love my roots. So, 4-year-old, heck no. I'm friends and a friend with my exes. Okay, never backtracked. I set my boundaries. You know what? MC said that before. And Keisha said it before that, and I've never met MC, but just reading her comments, I really believe the boundaries will be set. Working with Keisha on a weekly basis, I know she ain't playing. And that's a lot of times that be the problem. Keisha, we said this earlier. People think it's a temporary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's just playing, or he just playing. They'll come around
Right.
tomorrow morning. If you ain't playing, I mean, if you get, I'm the type of person I walk around the house with little flip playing all day, game over, all day long. That's all he get. It's over. I put every sad song in the world. It's over now. Every sad song I could come up with. Sometimes you may have to go to that measure because that uneven stuff, and it can be dangerous, Keisha. That's probably why Unique was in some uneven stuff when her car got set on fire.
Man, what you do with your car got man, ain't no way.
No, Unique, she was probably out there trying to put it out and gonna knock him out.
It's crazy. I can't believe that man set your car on fire.
Hey, F, tell me where you from in Arkansas, and I'll tell you if we close. And then we'll go. If you get, yeah, we're gonna play a game, y'all. This is recess for about 2 seconds.
Oh Lord.
If you get within 20 miles of my hometown, I'll tell you right now in this live stream where I'm from. Let's have some fun. All right.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said earlier, backtracking is not good because you'll forget why you stopped talking to that person in the first place. And then you'll get back with them, and then slowly it'll come to you. Oh, yeah, that's why I left that fool the first time, because he was doing this, that, and the third. So yeah, I agree with everybody in the comment section that says I do not backtrack because it's you just it don't make sense. Like they're X for a reason. You got to keep them there. All right, it's Camden close.
You close, but you're 20 miles. I'll tell you, I'm familiar with Camden. L. Smith, hit me up on Instagram, and I'm gonna tell you. You ain't close, but I'm willing to tell you. But it's a little small town though, about 6,000, 5,000 people. But
Your favorite auntie said, "No, don't go back down that road."
yeah, cause if that road was rocky, when you went one way and you turn around and go back, 9 times out of 10, man, this gonna sound like some just asking for a prayer stuff here, y'all. She might use this in her next video. If that road was rocky going down, it was one of them back roads, I highly doubt it's a high possibility it's not going to be a paved street when you come back. Did that sound good? You should use that in your video.
Yes. I won't be using it though, but yes, that is good. Now I'm just messing.
You ain't gonna use it. You ain't messing with me. Hey, Miss G said they are X for a reason. But see, one thing we're talking about is not necessarily getting back together, but just being friends, y'all. And a lot of times that being friends is really the underlying intent is to get back together. They don't want to be an ex, going to what Miss G and a couple other people have said in this live. They don't want to be an ex. They don't care to be an ex. So, now,
Unique says sometimes she was the problem. I can't believe that. Unique, not Unique.
hey, that's a good point. What about a person? This person is under the understanding. Let me close my blind. I feel like I'm on display in here. But this, you broke up, and this person still want to be friends, but they're blaming everything on you. That's why we broke up. So you should give it another chance. But they don't realize, like what Unique just said, I may have been the problem. And if I admit that, we might be able to get somewhere. We might can go past friends, but depending on what got us there. Now
it depends on what kind of problem you were. Now it is, yeah. If you were the problem, like you was cheating and you like to fight, and you might had a couple of addictions or something. I don't know about that one. But if you were like the problem that maybe you weren't always consistent, or maybe you couldn't I don't know. What would be a good example of
You just
small
named
little
what was next
problem?
on you
Huh?
named what was next on my list. Toxic
Okay.
patterns like disrespect,
Hmm.
verbal and physical abuse, and consist just constant fighting.
Right.
If that's what y'all had
Hmm.
in the relationship,
No.
what are you gonna have out when it's not a relationship?
Hmm.
I mean, now there's a high possibility you're gonna have the same thing. The first time either one of those people don't get their way, then you're gonna be called out of your name. You're gonna be a sorry this and a sorry that.
Hmm.
Or even worse, you're somewhere where nobody else can see, and the person take a swing at you and hit you. And it could be the male or the female walking around with a black eye, but you already knew this person was like that, but then you still trying to be friends with them.
Hmm. Oh no. You know what? Some folks probably try to be friends with them fools just so they won't get stalked or something. I don't know. It's just I don't know. That sound like the type of friend you had to put a restraining order on. Y'all can't be friends.
Here go one of the things you already said, like using a person as a safety net. They
Hmm.
like a lot of time it say you're using the friendship to avoid dealing with the pain of the breakup or as a back burner option. Let's be friends because I'm still hurting. I can't believe we're not together anymore.
Right.
That friendship still gives us them kind of what you were saying earlier, that security, a sense of togethership. Now, Sally over here thinking we ain't together and know we ain't together, but you also know Jimmy know, but Jimmy want to use that friendship just so he can stay connected. So I just making sure I don't leave nothing out. Got a couple comments here. Mrs. G says, no friends, just be polite and keep moving forward. When I give my final thoughts on this, is probably gonna surprise some people. Sometimes someone will linger around to save face due to the amount of years they invested in the relationship, whether it was headed for marriage or not, from the outside looking
That's
in.
a good one. Shoot,
Sugar Plum brought up a great one.
yeah, that's what like kind of like what I was saying. Well, I was trying to get to about the like y'all may the reason why neither one of y'all know that y'all are not any good for each other, that y'all should just part ways. But the problem comes in when you're used to that person. Y'all done been together for years. It's just hard to cut those ties. So,
You're fine. I'm just reading this here.
oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I was just rereading. My computer is farther than it looked probably, but
No.
that goes back to that whole friends and family thing. You can't pretend to be friends just because you're worried about what the Jones is gonna say. A lot of people always think keeping up with the Jones is cars and houses and stuff, but sometimes it's not just keeping up with the Joneses. Sometimes people get caught in trying to impress the Joneses
Mm,
and thinking that if we be honest and truthful, first of all, we don't owe the Joneses no explanation. Let's start there.
not a one.
We don't owe them no reason why we break it up, not gonna be together, but the community may look, oh man, I thought they were the couple of the millennium and they broke up. People are gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
But would you rather hear a little bit of talk until the next big event happen? Or
Mm-hmm.
would you rather live in misery for years or months or whatever it is?
Right. Yeah.
Unique said, I'm autistic and didn't know back then. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I
Man.
think we all got a little autism. Like, yeah, I think we all got like these little quirks.
So when this dude set your car on fire, because I'm reading your next comment, Unique, and I got to go back to Sugar Plum. But Unique said, I was married to the dude that set my car on fire. Well, Unique, did you stay with him? I mean, I'm assuming was married. I mean, you're not married anymore, but did you stay with him a little while after the arson attempt or the arson
It
completion
wasn't
or
no
whatever it
attempt.
was?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't no attempt, huh? I'm just curious. Sugar Plum said people may be shocked to find out you got cut off completely.
Yeah, the shock may, have people where they like, I don't know, maybe that's the first thing that can come out of their mouth is, well, I guess we can be friends, or I don't know. I think some people say, let's be friends just to smooth over the situation of the breakup.
Boy, you on fire tonight. I mean, you just everything. That is a good scapegoat, I guess.
Right.
Let's be friends so we don't have to discuss what's really going on.
Yeah, it'll soften the blow a little bit.
Well, I done had a lot of friends in my life curse me out anyway. And I'm not talking about females. I'm talking about guys, my buddies. If we friends, they still gonna tell you how they feel. But, all right. Unique said I got back with him. Eventually left after I found out he was cheating. So
I probably would have left after that crazy dude set my car on fire. So now, did the car completely burn, or it just like,
burn the floor mat. Sorry.
Oh, he burnt the. Oh, yeah.
No, he didn't. I'm just
saying. Okay, I can survive. I mean, I can look over a floor mat, but I can't look over the floor mat. Like, no, tearing up my stuff. I like people to touch my things.
Keisha, I used to say with a lot of things, if that was me, and we all guilty of this, and I really believe you. I believe when you said, no, I'm done. We done. I used to say, man, if that happened to me, how many people in the comments say that, man? Hey, our Key said she just can't with you. But how many people have?
Oh, yeah.
I know I am. I'm guilty of saying, man, I would have, or if that was me, or you should have. But I'd say probably in the last 3 to 5 years, I stopped saying it because, like, I'm sitting here, and the old Rod, I want to say, Unique. Wasn't your car ablaze enough? Not that you had to stay around to find out that he was cheating and then you left, but I wasn't there. I don't know the whole situation.
Right.
Rob will say back then, 5 years ago, I would have left, I would have did this. But the Rod of today would have said, I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to agree. She said she was 22. I can remember when I was 22. I married. Yeah, I got married at 22, and we decided. Well, I decided within a week that we were not gonna be married anymore. So, I mean, I did a lot of crazy things at 22. So 22, I mean, everybody get a pass. I think at 22, you still kind of, learning yourself. But if you still doing it at 32 and 42, then that's different.
Well, that singer said 30 the new 20 and 40 the new 30. So you got to take that up a couple years because I think
I'm about to cut. Okay, because I was just gonna say, like, some of the crazy stuff I did at 22. I mean, everybody got a pass.
And I'm gonna tell the story right after I say this. But Unique said he only burnt the the trunk, so it wasn't no big deal.
Wait a minute, yes,
he didn't say it wasn't no big deal. But this guy, her ex-husband, only burned up the trunk. But y'all, to going back to when you're 22, I remember I was in a wrongful, bad situation, and I should have known something was wrong because it was raining outside, and this dude rolled up on a bicycle and asked me a question. And I told him I didn't know what he was talking about. This dude pulled a gun on me. I'm looking down the barrel of a gun. And I'm thinking about this because I was 22 years old. So we'll say now, and Keisha just made me think about this with the things she said when she was 22. We'll say now at our current ages what we wouldn't do or wouldn't tolerate. But in a lot of instances, yes, we've grown, and a lot of stuff we won't tolerate anymore. But we act like we've never tolerated. Mm-hmm. We've never been through it. We may not do it now and quick to judge people now, but Our now may not be there now. Our now may be there when, like Unica said, when she was 22, or when Rob was 22, or when Keisha was 22. I know I did some stuff. If I think about it long right now, I would have to just seriously call myself a fool. I ain't got no other way to say it. It was like stupid. So, boy, Unique getting better and better. Unique, I love when you come here, man. Unique in the future. Let me know when you coming. I ain't even worried about no notes and none of that.
We didn't even drop no hall pass. We got about a hall pass and everything.
Oh, I can't drop the hall pass. I can make the sound though. Anybody? I can. Oh yeah, I can drop it. I think. Yeah, I can.
Okay, you can drop the hall pass.
Oh yeah, I can drop the hall pass. Anybody want to come on up here and tell us your life story? We ain't gonna judge. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh no, I can't do that. I gotta hope. Let me hope it's still in here. I'm gonna try this, and if it don't work,
you need me to do it? I can do it.
No, I can do it. Right? Yeah. Let me try something real quick. It's gonna probably open up something else. Yeah, you might have to do it.
Okay. If it's gonna let me.
Y'all, we over here playing with the hall pass. In the hall, in case you said, what is the hall pass? What are they doing right now? We got things to do. Well, the hall pass is what we let you come up here and hang out with us. And I think that may be it. And if it ain't, guess you'll be on somebody else's live stream. I don't know. No, serious. That should get you up here. I just dropped it. It's under my other channel points.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say it ain't let me do nothing.
And I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna drop it over here so you may see it twice. And I think,
yeah,
okay. All right. Skills to pay the bills. All right. So
you did that.
yeah, man. I was ready, man. I was ready. Hey, Keith says she's learning not to say it anymore. The thing about what I would do and I wouldn't do. Because, man, that's one of the most, if we took a poll and people are just
I said, first of all, they got to be honest. If we took a poll and people were completely honest, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, Keith said we all have done and been in some messed up situations.
Yes. Yeah.
And Unique coming in with another good thing for episode 9. I had my last stalker at 43. Well, Unique, inquiring minds want to know how many stalkers have you had? I mean, if your last one was at 43, what was the first one? How many was in between? I just want to know.
Let me tell you the best way to get rid of a stalker. I've had 2 stalkers, and I know that. Never mind. I probably shouldn't.
Well, you can't be starting no story and getting me. I ain't worried about the other people. You got me all ready. I'm over here. Hey, I even got some popcorn. I can't reach it, but it's over there.
No, I had a stalker before. The best way to get rid of a stalker is to stalk back. You come to my job, that fool came to my job, acted a fool. And so I'm like, okay, I ain't the only one with a job. I'm taking off. Tomorrow I'll be at your job. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do tit for tat until you leave me alone. They're going to be like, this hell for just as crazy as I am and is. Like, find something safe to do, because this ain't it.
Hey, okay. I understand. You almost lost me, Unique, but I had to think real hard.
What happened?
Unique said she would come up, but she got to save her battery. So I was going to
say, yeah. You save your battery.
But she on the live, so she already using the battery. But Unique, you ain't gonna use no more battery than you using right now. But you know what?
Get out, because I need you in the house. It's dark outside. What?
Hey, Unique, go to your nearest gas station. Well, you probably ain't got no charge either. Just tell the dude you need to use his charger, or the woman, and then come on up.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. MC is in the building. Did I speak to MC?
Yeah, man. MC been in the building for about an hour.
What?
Yeah.
MC.
Yeah. Hey, man, I know you.
Huh?
Hey, our Key said she can't wait for the book, Unique.
Okay. Me too. So.
Hey. Well, now there's a stalker contest going on in the comments. MC said she had 4 of them things.
LC that had 4 stalkers.
And she want to know if Unique had more than her. And then I'm trying to see the outcome of this situation. So, MC, Keisha gonna stalk back. What did you do to get rid of your stalkers? Now, y'all, we are talking about being friends with your exes. Now, I'm assuming these had to be exes, or what these just new
Yeah,
the blue stalkers. I mean,
I don't know. One of them wasn't even. We went out on one little date, and I was like, "No," and he just refused to let it go. We was together in his eyes. What you mean?
so so he looked at you, y'all went on a date and then used his lady.
Yeah. We just went on one little date, and I told him, I said, "No," and I paid for my own meal. That's how much I was like, "No, we not gonna even."
This sounds like a Jackson 5 song, you know.
What?
I mean, like a love, one of my little teeny bopping song.
No.
Like him, not you, but him. Go on one date and y'all, man.
Hold on. Unique said just three, like that small. Just three. Just
Yeah, Unique. Just one is too many for me. And Unique said MC wins. And then all of Unique's were exes. MC, none of her. So Unique, it sounded like you would have won if they weren't your exes. But we didn't really have no competition here. How many stalkers you could
I'm
have?
concerned about MC. MC, they just came out. Hey, Country Hustle is in the building. What's up, Country?
What up, Country Hustle? How you doing? I've seen you around the gardening and homesteading community. Glad you can come over here and support the classroom. Hey, Country Hustle, we just talking about being friends with your ex. You just came in. And not saying some people here may have never had an ex. You may have been with your forever love. And we're really just trying to see the pros and the cons. And I'm going to tell you my opinion at the end of this. And it's going to sound simple, but just like everything else, what sounds simple could be difficult. But I can't wait to get to that part. And hey, Country Hustle, Our Key said hello. Hey, I love how people be speaking in lies. Hey, I be so nervous. I don't know what to say. Hey, hello.
I do a wave in everybody's name. Like, hi, Key.
All right. Now I'm going to tell y'all how to maintain. We going to tell you. I'm just going to start it off and then Keisha going to probably already done said it. And if she has, we're just going to kind of reiterate it. Because most of this Keisha brought up even before we got down to where I'm getting to. So maintaining healthy boundaries. Let's talk about that. First thing, sounds simple, but it could be hard. Define the new roles. We know what we used to be. We used to be man and woman, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Now we got to define, what are we now? What do you think, Keisha? What are we now?
Okay, so the definition is, okay, so yeah, I guess that's a good question, because if y'all are not going to be friends, if y'all don't want to even be friends, then I guess we nothing, right? But if we're gonna be friends, then we're just friends. That's
well, what I got here, it says treat them as friends, not your partner.
Right.
Start relying on them for emotional support. So if something bad happened at work, don't let that be the first person you call, even though that's what you're used to.
Right.
You got to find somebody else to call that you trust.
Right.
Because you don't want to tell everybody your business. Then don't be acting like no couple. Ain't no intimate texting. Ain't no sleeping together for the, hey, this is our third anniversary. We might as well do this for old time's sakes. No, ain't no old time's sakes.
Not the third.
You got to define what, first of all, to me, if I'm in this situation, I'm going to define what we're not going to be doing first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to focus on what we can be doing, but because I might forget the knots. So
yeah, I mean, that's a good way to handle it. You like you said, you're gonna have to put up a strong wall. Forget a boundary. You're gonna put up a strong wall and say, hey, look, if you want to come over this wall, XYZ can't happen. You can't. Don't expect to get none, because you ain't getting none. Don't expect for us to be all lovey-dovey. No, there will not be any good night, boo texts or none of that. All that is out the window, because some people just don't understand what we are done is. Like, I know some people that ain't never met an ex. Like how are you and all your exes still rocking like that? I don't get it. And I don't mean like rocking like, they're friends. Like they friends, they turn into friends with benefits. They go from an ex to friends with benefits. Like, how do you get demoted, wench? How did you just go get demoted. Like you demoted yourself. I broke up with him, but we still, doing this on the side. Like who demotes they self? I don't understand that.
Well, it sounds like he just trying to have his cake and eat it too in this scenario, and she don't want to let go. So she's lowered her standards.
Well, no, she broke up with him. So
she broke up with him, and he's still the friend.
Yeah, they friends with benefits. That's what I'm saying. How do you demote yourself? I ain't never heard of nobody.
This is a confusing world we live in. So she broke up with him. Yeah. I ain't never heard this in my life. She broke up with him, and he's still a friend with benefits.
Yeah. He done went from boyfriend to friends with benefits. Like you don't went from a whole girlfriend to a friends with benefits. Most people try to get to the girlfriend side. You done backtracked.
He need to write an ebook on how he pulled this off, because he needs to be a New York best-selling author. Because how did he do that? I know he ain't the only one, but man. So first of all, I must say this may sound extreme, but I don't think. Hey, but one way. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it, and I ain't gonna say, I'm pretty sure Keisha wouldn't do it either. I don't know. Shouldn't speak for her, but it might be wise to even change your number. If it gets so bad where you keep getting the intimate text, the late night text, the hey boo text, and all that, or you can block them. But I come from an age in Arkansas where curiosity gets the cat. If your phone keep ding, 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 you sooner or later you gonna look. I just want to know what they say. I know I don't need to be, but I'm just gonna look anyway. And next thing you know, you done bit the bait.
You done bit the
bait. You done bit the bait and you're on the hook. And they really you in. Hold up, let's see what they said up here. Man, I love y'all. These comments. Well, y'all don't know, man. Thank everybody for being here. Do me a favor if you haven't done so. Hit that like button for Just Asking for a Friend. Make sure it's pointed up. Also, tell a friend about the classroom. Again, we do alternate. This week it is on Keisha, Just Asking for a Friend's channel. Next week it'll be on Points Blank Experience. And we are toying with the idea of just creating a channel just for the classroom. That's going to require some work, so we'll keep y'all posted on that. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to Just Asking for a Friend. She reached 500 now. She's pushing for 1,000 subscribers. She didn't ask me to say this. I'm just saying it on my own. I'll probably pay for it later, but I don't care because she deserves everything she's getting. She's phenomenal. So now you can't get me. See, boy, I'm out of breath saying all that. All right. Unique said, don't call him when you get locked out the house. I ain't laughing at you, Unique. Unique, you even laughing good. Thank God. And then a funny farm in the house, she laughing at Unique. He laughing at Unique. My sister the same way. Your sister the same way, Country Hustle? So it's two people should be writing a book. Country Hustle, his sister did the same thing the person you know did.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm going to tell you what that sounds like. It sounds like she didn't demote herself.
Mm-hmm.
No, she actually promoted herself.
She promoted herself.
So now she got the friend with the benefits, and she can go get all the other employees she wants. I wouldn't call that a demotion. And the crazy part, they both probably think they won.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess she is the real MVP because maybe, the only thing I can think of is maybe that part of the relationship was good, right? So she like, I'm willing to let you go, but I'm not willing to let that go. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what that was.
She ain't worried about that because she got some multiple choice over there. So now, so I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna put this in the term.
Even friends with benefits have like a little stalkerish tendency to them. They know that y'all are friends with benefits, but they don't want. If you go holler at another dude or whatever, it's gonna be a whole problem.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now, Keisha. I'm trying to. This is some heavy stuff, man. I'm sorry I watched the Jeffersons last night. This is heavy. Y'all might not know that if you wasn't around in the 70s, 80s, but man. So what you do in this situation?
Mm.
And
Well,
this, I don't know, man. The old Rod, I'm talking about the 20-year-old Rod. I can't say I wouldn't mind being part of this scenario, but the new, I mean, hey, at least I'm honest. The 20-year-old Rod, but, and it's a lot of people doing that now. What we're
right,
saying right now that sounds crazy to us, and we act like it's only two people that's done this. There's a whole society out there doing exactly what we talking about.
right. They
Hey,
hopping.
hey, you my lady, but we're gonna just be friends with benefit. But you still my lady when it's convenient.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we need to come up with that convenient ship. They got situationship, relationship. Now it's gonna be a
Well,
convenient.
this gonna be the next topic. Situation. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello. You need
situation number 9.
situationships.
All right. Now we already talked about taking space, no, maybe a period of no contact, but be honest about your intentions. Ask yourself, would I be okay? Now, you got to ask yourself, would I be okay if they start dating someone else tomorrow? If not, you are not ready for a friendship. So
Okay.
I want to be your friend, but would I really be okay if you start dating somebody else tomorrow and I saw y'all together? Not that you just told me, because that out of sight, out of mind. But if I saw it, would I be okay with that? And if I wouldn't be, I don't need to be trying to be your friend right now. I need to get over that, whatever's causing it.
Right.
Hey, anybody want to guess? I don't know. I don't have, but what's the percentage of these friends with exes that make it?
Friends with exes.
Like if y'all were together and y'all decide to be friends, how many of them actually last?
Oh, the friendship.
Yeah.
A percentage.
I would say small.
Yeah, probably like maybe 30.
Yeah, I was thinking about 20, 30.
Okay. But you ain't got the answer.
No.
Dog.
I can look it up though. I'll look it up.
I want to Google it. How you finna look it up?
No, you can look it up. You can look it up. I'm gonna go through these comments. So all right, hold up, where was we at? Our Key said she heard this for satisfaction. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what happened with my here go Unique. That's what happened with my last stalker. Well, I'm scared to read the rest of this. I broke up with him. We became benefits until I found somebody else. Oh,
okay.
So, oh boy, let me make sure I ask this right. Well, we know you used it, but he probably didn't mind. But that could be like people do this all the time, but that guy could still care and not judge the Unique, because I'm sure people have done this. And that's so typical. We'll hold on to that person until we find something better, even if that means establishing a fake friendship.
Wait a minute, how long was that?
We'll hold on. Like what she said here. They broke up, but they became friends with benefits until Unique found somebody else.
Oh, now that's the main thing, because we ain't touching on it though. Like,
well, let's touch all over it then.
Okay, let's touch it though. So if the main reason why people, first of all, let's talk about these numbers real quick. It says approximately 40 to 60% of people maintain a friendship or contact with their ex-partners.
Who said that?
Huh?
Google?
Yep, Google said it.
Okay.
What you typing?
Yeah, I gotta look up my version, man. That's kind of hot.
Maybe I didn't word it right. Okay.
No, you worded it right, but you worded it right. I just don't believe it's that high. I mean,
okay, so I think a lot of friendships, they don't last because that person, if I done got a new man, that man is not gonna want to see my old man around. He ain't gonna want me on the phone with him. He ain't gonna want me hanging out with him. So I think that right there will squash a lot of this not friends with benefits, but friends with your ex.
Hold up, the new guy don't want you hanging out with the
So
old guy.
if you get a new woman, if you've had you got a friend, right? That's your ex, but you done went and got a new woman, right? So it's you got a new lady in the picture, right? So you telling her, oh yeah, that's my ex, but we friends, right? She ain't finna try to hear that. You talking about some, well, I'm just gonna go to dinner with my ex, we do this all the time, we cool, ain't nothing going on. That woman gonna look like that woman ain't finna be putting up with that. Then you talking about some yeah, this is my ex or whatnot, and we just we just go to, I don't know, whatever y'all do on the side, watch a movie, they gonna come over to the house. That new woman is not gonna have none of that.
I might go twice because I'm going. Oh! If you and your ex going to the movie, guess what? We all going to the movie. I might go twice.
You might go twice. That's so sweet of you.
Because that's gonna irritate me. I'm not gonna be able to put up with that.
Right.
That first time, I don't even think I'm going once. But probably just as people see what kind of. But I already know I ain't gonna see the real thing. I ain't gonna see what happened at the movie if Rod ain't there. I mean, first of all,
I don't know if y'all holding hands, y'all feeding each other popcorn and whatnot. No, that's what's going. Even if they said, "Oh yeah, I'm cool with it. You can go to the movie with your ex." And hold on, first the thing that's gonna be running through their head at that time is like, oh, they probably in there feeding each other popcorn and laughing and all hugged up. Probably got cover in them. The new movie theaters, they got them reclining seats, and they probably all laid up with the cover stretched across both of them. Like, ain't nobody. Nah, we ain't doing.
Well, Rod gonna be ready for this. Cause what I'm gonna tell these two friendly people.
Okay.
First question is gonna be, what movie y'all going to see? I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, is it available on any app? But if it ain't, when is it gonna be available? So let's say it's gonna be available on one of these apps on my TV.
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, I got a better idea. How about we go to the movies right here at this crib? I can get everybody all the blankets they want. I can get all the popcorn. You gonna sit over there somewhere. My lady gonna be sitting with me. If you buy that, first of all, why y'all at the movies? I mean,
y'all at the movies?
It's dark up in there. It's just already set up for a bad situation. And then y'all go see Love and Basketball, or what's that other one? Love Joan. No, y'all ain't. Y'all go see.
I still got a groove back or something.
Go see Avengers. Go over there and see Godzilla versus King Kong or something.
Even that was romantic.
Oh no! Yeah, they said they're going to see a cartoon. Hey, Country Hustle got about 4 E's.
What he say?
Everybody said exactly, Rod. He said exactly. That's what I said. Keisha coming from Key situationship, and MC said they got to keep the good benefits. And Unique said 2%. See, she like we thinking alike. Okay, Country Hustle said I'm still friends with my ex. Boy, let me do this again.
Well, let me ask you a question, Country. When you say you're friends with your ex, like, are y'all like, do y'all actually like talk on the phone, or y'all just cool from a distance? Like, I'm just cool with her. I know she exists, but I don't really talk to her that much. Or do y'all actually go out? Do y'all go out to the movie, picnic, park? I don't know where else with somebody with that are friends. I mean, do y'all go over each other's house? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Key said another movie is Jason Lyrics.
Yeah, Jason Lyric and I mean, you can't go see nothing. Everything got some love in it. They even got the ants movie, the little ants falling in love. You know that little cartoon, man. No. How about y'all go? Y'all ain't going nowhere. How about that? Yeah, y'all can go. I ain't gonna be involved no more.
Okay, and that just sound like y'all need to be together. Y'all dead, and y'all dead. Close, and y'all still go to the movies together. And
I mean, that could drive a person nuts, man. You over there looking at your watch. In this day and age, you to Google how long the movie lasts,
Okay.
how many miles it is from the house, how long it takes to drive home if it's red lights.
With the red lights, you to go with the red lights. How long the red lights stay red?
What if an ambulance coming with your camera?
No.
Man, you got me cracking up. So Elf Smith said, I'm sure it's very small. I'm friends with my ex, but we were friends before we got married. And ain't nothing here small, man. We want to hear it all. Because we really the reason that the classroom was developed in these topics and issues is these are topics that Keisha and I really don't think people really think. And I know I found out from the topics we talk about, I haven't thought about a lot of this stuff, not in the detail what we presented on the live. Like right now, I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm cordial, friends. I don't know what I am no more, man. I'm all confused. And I mean, why? Because did I do any of the things that we're talking about? I mean, boundaries and all that were set, yeah. And I'm a firm believer. With my ex, the moment I say, hey, I'm with someone, I don't feel comfortable talking on the phone, it's not going to be a problem. That respect will be, it's not going to be a problem. If I even said the person I'm with has a problem, therefore I have a problem. Mm-hmm. Don't go and talk about, well, I still want to talk to you, but she be tripping. No, if she's tripping and you really want to be with her, now you need to be tripping and y'all tripping together and don't need to be no phone conversations. Mm-hmm. If we're going to be together, let's trip together. Let's make agreements together. Let's discuss things together. And a lot of people don't do that. And a lot of people, at one point in my life, hey, it was me. Hey, y'all, we dropped the hall pad. And I heard one person saving their battery.
Oh, well, see, this is the thing. Some people, I think they mix up friends with friendly. Like I can be friendly with an ex and not be friends. You see what I'm saying? Like when I say like friendly, I mean like I can, we can be cordial and we can, that's about it. We can be cordial. Like, I speak to you, it's hi and bye and things like that. How your mama doing? Or they may call every once in a while. That's being friendly. But friends, I think of a friend as somebody you tell your secrets to. So what you gonna do? Tell your old person about your new person? Like, do they really want to hear it? You know what I'm saying? Or another thing is I think about like as a friend, you hang out, y'all go places. You and your friends might go to the movie. You and your friends might go out of town. Y'all might take a girls trip, but you can't go take no girls trip with the homie. So you know what I'm saying? It's just, that part.
Another thing I'm thinking about too, Keisha, when you're setting these boundaries, because I can be a funny guy, and I sometimes I say stuff and I don't think it's funny, but everybody else think it's hilarious, and vice versa. Sometimes I think it's hilarious and other people don't. But like I'll tell a person, hey, we gonna be, hey, I'm finna say, man, I just got smaller. But hey, CC
is in the building. What's going on, CC?
What up, CC? CC always come up here when I'm in the middle. CC, I'm glad you're here. Hold, let me get this thought out before I have a magical moment. I think I just had it. But man, what was I saying, Keisha? I got small over here. I thought we was having some technical difficulty. I for real. What I was going to say. It'll come back. What's up, CC? CC, what you think about this?
Yeah, you got friends that you friends with your exes.
I am.
Okay.
Not with my ex-husband. No. I mean, we cordial, but my baby daddy, yeah.
Okay. So, well, that's different. That's kind of hard not to be. Well, no, your kids grown.
My baby is 24.
Yeah, because I was gonna say y'all still got kids together, but I don't know because a lot of people say, well, when they grown, but then y'all turn around and y'all will get grandkids together, and then you turn around, So it's like the cord is never gonna be, completely cut because, our kids grown, but then we sitting around here with grandkids. So if they have a birthday party, who's gonna show up? Both of us. Okay?
Well, see,
so you have to be somewhat friendly towards your, your ex.
Right. But
Even
then when they get recently married and their wife don't like you, then it calls, where
yeah,
you're like, how does that work?
that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, y'all all friendly until somebody else come in the picture. Like, ain't nobody wife or husband. I mean, not wife or husband. Like boyfriend or girlfriend gonna be so happy that you're so friendly with your ex. Cause why y'all so friendly? Well, like, what's that about? Like, y'all laughing on the phone. What we laughing about? I want to laugh too.
I remember what I was about to say. If you're saying someone, let them know you're serious. Like I could see me saying, we out in public, I don't need you rubbing all up against me like you a cat and you putting your.
Oh, come on now, no PDA.
No, not my new woman, my ex. I'm talking about the other.
Oh, the ex shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, they'll come up. Hey, how you doing? Y'all look so nice together, and they all got rubbing shoulder with you. No, man, get out! I'll say something out loud, man. Get off me.
Right.
What you doing? You know, it's a whole big old courtyard out here. Why you got to stand right next to me? But so, Cece, back to you though. So, the baby dad, y'all was friends. Now, did y'all ever go to the movies together and all that after the fact?
After the fact, like when the kid growed up?
No, when y'all became exes and y'all friends.
We still talked because our child was still, she was in between, she was living with me, and then she decided to move in with her daddy because he was not charging her no rent. So she left the house and moved in with him. But we still have communication things about our child. That usually be our main thing is, conversation with her. Even though she's 24, she's not married, she don't have any kids, but she still be, these, I don't know, these kids don't be getting it together.
It ain't.
Oh, y'all just call and vent over the kids, basically.
Yeah. Now, have things happened or?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
That was friend with benefit. How you devote yourself?
So now we getting somewhere. It's a bunch of comments, but we're gonna get to them in a minute. So,
but now look, I'm glad my child don't watch YouTube because she like, what? She probably going into a whole conniption because she do not want to see. She don't mind her daddy being with somebody else, but I don't know why she don't want her mama like, you can't be with my daddy. I'm just like, girl, you just don't know, But he is now married. I respect that boundaries and stuff. I mean, even though he sprung it on everybody, even his kids didn't know. Like,
he sprung the marriage on everybody?
Yes.
You know why?
Because what?
You try to get them benefits to the last minute. I ain't messing this up, man. I mean,
look, let me tell you how bad, Rod. I don't know who watching this. Let me stop.
Well, yeah. I mean, we on Keisha channel. I don't want to get it now. You can come up with a voice break and spin that we can tell all about it.
We're gonna be we can talk later.
But this goes
say whatever y'all want on Keisha channel. She's just here.
Sugar Plum says, "How long are we going to be friends though? Till the other gets married? Am I invited to the wedding? Did you go to the wedding?"
I didn't go to their wedding. I went to his first wedding. I did go to his first wedding.
Why?
Because because first
tell the truth now. Can you raise that right hand and say you promise to tell the truth? No.
I promise. When he was engaged to her and everything, I got involved because at the time my child was 6 years old. So she was going over there. I needed to know this woman that my kid is, hanging around with, being around with, seeing how she is. And the woman was nice. She was really sweet. I really liked her. I would even go to her plays when she had plays and stuff. And so when they got married, yeah, I went to the wedding. I didn't feel because I wasn't mingling with him, I was still friends with him because we have a child together. But then I know my boundaries, If you involved with somebody, then no.
Hold on. Let me get through something coming. I'm gonna tell you this here. I ain't going nobody wedding. I don't care what you got going on that one day. I can see every other way you living, but I ain't gonna be in no wedding. I mean, I ain't saying nothing. I understand what you're saying, but a fear I would have. I saw a movie, man. This dude made a mistake. And then the one he made a mistake with really wanted to be with him and became friends with the wife, and it was a big old problem.
That was from
if I see my ex and my current, and now they talking about they home girls, I can break that up. I just ain't gonna trust because I don't know.
I went to the wedding of my ex-husband.
Well, damn, you just a town wedding goer, huh?
I mean. What I'm saying, and I brought my daughter to the wedding. She was a little flower girl in the wedding when my ex-husband got married and stuff. And hey, I ain't had nothing to do with, I'm there. My child's there, so no, I didn't have no problem.
Right. Well, I understand if like your daughter is a flower girl, like your child is in the wedding, so that makes sense. To go to the wedding.
The funny thing is, at my baby's daddy wedding, his mama was after the reception part, and she was sitting there with me. She's like, I don't even like her. You should have been the one up there. I'm like, look, he married who he married, but she did not like that woman. But and I have been in their life since my kid had been born, and so we how you have that person that's friend of the family that's been to everything, go to their kids thing, me and the other baby's mama got along,
but Cece, what if you was off the chain and his mama, whoever said that should be you up there, and then when they get to that part said if any man or woman think they shouldn't be married, you just jump up because you listen to her and ruin the whole wedding.
Yeah.
Well, no, don't listen to her. Don't listen.
And some people take that out of vows. People don't even have that said.
I'm gonna run through some of these comments because they're stacking up.
Oh.
MC said a friendship doesn't last in the same capacity because we eventually move on and have other people, so we are just on friendly terms. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Country Hustle said, I know that I will always have a place to lay my head if need be. What we were talking about earlier. Country Hustle said he know he'll always have a place to lay his head if need be. Unique said he knew that I was back on the market.
Well, hold on. Who knew she was back on the market?
The dude that probably set her car on fire just to try.
No, we go.
This class here is off the chain. Man. You gotta come up with a name. What kind of subject is this, man? This is off the chain. He couldn't handle it. Okay, so Unique. I think I'm putting this mystery together. So he knew you was back on the market and he couldn't handle it. So he set your car on fire.
I'm sorry, that's not funny that her car got set up. It's not funny.
It ain't funny that it ain't funny at all, Unique. But this was when you was 22, and now I don't know how you are now. But now that we laugh about it, later on,
it's like old stuff we can laugh about. Old stuff.
Yeah, we wouldn't laugh if we was out there trying to help you.
He set it on your car on fire yesterday, then it'd been different.
Unique got another confession.
The last
right here. These are my confessions. I guess technically I'm still friends with only one ex, technically. Okay, I can't wait to hear this. My first husband, but he has a partner, and so do I. We have strict boundaries and only talk about nerd stuff. Okay. Okay. Cece, you say, hey, Cece, you spoke it here, man. We behind. Cece spoke.
Okay. Oh, wait. So
yeah, I'm just when Cece was spoken. Now she up here with us. They tell you how far behind we are.
Oh man.
Unique said, I agree, Rod. If my boyfriend wanted to not communicate with my friend ex, then I wouldn't talk to my ex. Yeah. Just respect the person you're with.
Mhm.
That's her problem. My male friends are more an issue than my exes.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing to your male friends? I'm just asking for a friend. What you doing? Albert Key. I think that's she's sweating. The emoji got some water up here on his head. Is that the sweating emoji?
Yeah, I think this is sweating one.
Yeah, I had to get close to the camera, man. Hey, L. Smith, they had me confused over here. There's a lot going on, man. Y'all should be on my side. Yeah, you did, Key. You better than me, CC. And then laugh at not that dude, the last stalker. Dang, I forgot there's multiple stalkers in this situation. Hey, L. Smith, CC, L. Smith want to know, have you ever had a stalker?
No.
Now have I stalked? No. About me. Go ahead.
Oh, you said it.
Okay, you might want to go answer. Inquiring minds want to know.
I done stalked some people, yeah.
What you do?
Nope.
No,
you have some binoculars.
No. Okay, I'll give you this. Tell me how many people. Okay, honestly, tell me how many people haven't Googled that person's name, kind of checked up to see where they on Facebook. What especially if you're trying to.
You're a social stalker.
Yeah.
No, I think they talking about them old school stalkers. Like I thought maybe you had some fatigue, like the army outfit with some grass on your head.
I had to roll by people houses and stuff.
Yeah,
but I ain't had no ninja stuff on.
The night vision goggles, and you out of the bush.
I didn't have the black, night goggles and trying to see when they,
Hey, growing what I eat in the house. Hey, growing what I eat, man. I don't know if you ever been through this, but the topic is, could you be friends with your ex? If you got a story you want to tell, there's several in here you're going to have to talk.
Come on up here, Gwen. I know you got a story. I know you got a story.
We done had people get their trunks set on fire. We're now finding out that CC was somewhere between a social stalker and in the bushes with some fatigues on and night vision goggles. And Rod and Keisha been stalking. Rod don't know nothing about no stalking. So I'm in the clear. I'm just narrating this stuff. So, man, every time CC, it just, man, you like the modern day Antoine Fisher. You still standing and you still strong.
Hey, it makes me who I am.
Yeah.
So, hey, Unique, her last one was sit in front of. Hey, y'all, we are talking about. Could you be friends? Now, Unique, all these people, was you friends with them after y'all broke up? Well, I guess that one you was. He had benefits, but he waited for you to come home. Now, Unique, when he waited for you to come home, was he sitting on the stoop? Was he on the porch? Was he in the living room? Did he let himself in? I mean, what was he waiting at?
See, look, I wasn't the only one. Look at F. Smith's comment.
Okay, yeah, I see. She did some deep dives.
She did some deep dives. Okay.
Girl, you gotta check and see if they've been in jail before. I
do that when you.
But what if they went to jail for? What if they went? I mean, I ain't trying to defend them.
They went to jail for. Or they registered. For
getting to pay for a cup of coffee.
No, how you forgot to pay for that whole hot cup of coffee?
Well, I forgot to take my cup to the gas station today. I mean, might have a lot on their mind, but I mean, you got to look at what they went to jail for now.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, little small stuff that's not bad. I mean,
right. Petty theft and stuff. Since Rod think that ain't important.
No, what Rod? I ain't said go find the biggest criminal on earth that said that you want to be friends with him.
It's just a cup of coffee. Next it'll be your purse. Okay.
Stop it. She said next it'll be your purse. You right, PC. You gotta watch them coffee grabber.
Right.
Hey, growing what I eat, say he took her to death. Hey, growing what I eat, we just trying to see, man.
Come on up here, Gwen. I know you got a story.
Yeah, man. Here, I'm gonna help you out. I got a link. If you got a story, boy, we just get together. Be married.
Come on up here, Gwen.
Unique said in his car. Wait, what you do in his car? Unique? Oh, he been in his car. Okay.
Wait a minute, what happened to his car?
Well, we trying to figure out where would he be when Unique got home. He would be in his car. That's still too much. You could be in your car, just be on a different block.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to be in my crib.
It ain't illegal to be in the public. As long as you ain't on their sidewalk, you can be in the public.
Actually, you can be on the sidewalk. You just can't be in their grass.
Right. You can't be on their grass on their curb.
That's public property. The sidewalk is public property right there. Hold on, it'd be like them little kids. You out there on the sidewalk. I'm not touching you. Like, I'm not in your yard. You can't go calling the police.
Right.
You know, signing order.
Hey, Growing What I Eat said he worked in law enforcement for over 16 years, and you can't judge a book by its cover. There's some crazy people out there. Got to do your homework. And then F. Smith said facts.
Yeah.
And, you know, now we've morphed over to kind of like friend or people you're dating or about to date, but we're still talking about the friends, the ex being a friend. But I like what they just brought up, because that's why I question that friend thing and say cordial, because in the mix of you breaking up, y'all break it up, this person could have some real stuff going on in their head and start doing stuff that they normally wouldn't do. Now, all you know is the person that left.
Right.
You don't know this newfound person, but you're calling yourself friends, and you really don't know who they become since the breakup up until the current point. So that's one thing I would think. I mean, I think this right here, this topic, and Keisha, let me know when we're at the time. I can kind of see.
I don't even know what time. How long? Time.
2.5 hours. I'm cool. I'm just on your time. Okay, the last stalker, this is unique. The last stalker quit after my next dude had a convo with him.
That's normally how they go.
That's true. That's true.
But you know what? In Cece's defense about her saying that she does a deep dive, I feel like if you get with somebody, you do need to kind of, investigate. They can be, I'm like her, they can be on their list. And then even like, let me say this about that list, because their list ain't always what it look like, because you can pee in public and get on their list. You can be drunk and pee in public and get on their list. So, but anyway, I mean, they could be in there for like offing a couple of people. I don't know. But I mean, I think it's good to know.
Yes.
And that brings up another future topic I'm gonna talk to you about.
Okay.
Keisha. But and definitely in CC's
You can write it down, so don't forget.
Yeah, I already forgot to write it down. Can you write it down now? I will once you start back. But in CC's defense, that's kind of what I was alluding to, was saying how that person could have changed since the breakup. But I would hope, this is a big hope. I would hope that someone that you were once with, and y'all are considering being friends, you know them well enough to know who you're becoming friends with. Like if you met somebody last week. You hear this a lot too. Y'all met last week. Y'all went on 2 dates. It didn't work. Hey, this is not working, but we can be friends. You don't know that person. You just met them last week.
Yeah, that's just to pacify their feelings. Like, you don't want to, that's the way to let people down easy.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you cool and all, and we could be friends. Like, then you done accidentally started a friendship with somebody. That's
the problem, Keisha. They put a comma instead of a period. Hey, we ain't gonna work out, comma, but we can be friends. How about we ain't gonna work out, period? Ain't no buts.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't need to be no additions to the end of the sentence.
Right.
Hey, this is not working out. Don't box yourself in a corner by trying to let them down easy, as Keisha's putting it. Next thing you know, this person want to be your friend and may destroy every relationship you have for the next 2 years. Or try
Or-
to anyway.
right? Or it's a way to hang on to you, and while they still doing what they want to do, and you like, okay, you sitting here in this friend zone, but yet they got, they got other friends and then friends, and they're like, okay, what is this? Especially if you're looking for something serious. Now, if you just out there to casually date, that's a different thing. But I mean, in our grown age, I mean, some people are for casual dating. If they've been in a long relationship and that didn't work out, or they divorced, or the significant other passed away, sometimes people just like, look, I just want to play the field to the end.
Right.
But if you're looking for something serious and somebody want to just be your friend, I'm not looking for a friend.
Okay, you keep your
I'm
friend.
looking for some commitment, something that we ready to tie down to be together.
You just said a mouthful, CC, because a lot of times they want to be casual friends and not really friends.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, realistically, in my work, friend is a very serious word. Very serious. I mean, if I call you my friend, I'm getting away from even using the word fam with people that don't know nothing about me, don't know nothing about them. I know it's a term now it's more like slang. And I'm getting that part, but the friend thing, you'll probably hear me say my homie,
my associate,
my home girl.
Right.
But when you get to the friend, my friends is a small circle, and then one thing, going back to this ex becoming your friend. So often people don't get things their way, and then that friendship turns into the most evil, deceitful, whatever you want to call it, relationship, where stones and bricks and rocks are being thrown, stuff that you entrusted your partner, who's now become your friend, but mad because y'all don't want to get back together, and now just really putting you out there because you told them something, you shared something with them, and it goes back to that. If I'm gonna be with somebody and we're gonna call ourselves friends, it's gonna be somebody I gotta really trust. Because I mean, look at everything that's got to be trusted. You got to trust they ain't gonna try to mess up your relationship. You got to trust they ain't gonna try to mess up your home. You got to trust they ain't gonna try to mess up your job if they get mad. There's a lot of trust that got to be put. A lot, and a lot of times we don't think about all that. Like Keisha just said, we're looking for that easy, and Cece said we're looking for that easy way out. It ain't gonna work, but we can be friends. No, we don't need to be nothing.
Right.
Let me see what we at. CC, Unique said you talking about her, CC. The friends with the benefits.
Oh, that's what they mean. Because I was like, none of them abbreviations be. I'll be like, what?
Boy, what I used to say, or friends to be a shoulder to cry on who never learned their lessons, just use you mentally to be a listening ear, click and blocked. That's what we talked about earlier, going when Keisha brought that up about those people that are used to you being there, their security blanket, and
right.
It's okay, I guess, to be that shoulder to cry on maybe a couple times, but at some point, I hate to say it like this, even if you're friends, you may have to cut that to a minimum, if not cut it off, because there's still such an attachment there that it's going to develop back to that uneven relationship. To where, man, that's why I knew I loved her for some reason. Man, that's why I wish we were still together. But the shoulder you're leaning and crying on is not looking at it like that.
Right.
They're just being there for you, but you done conjured up in your mind, still my baby, man. I don't care what nobody say. You better care what she say, because that would count.
Okay. That's how people become accidentally stalkers or something.
Well, see, and Keisha just brought up a good point. I ain't never heard that in my life. Accidental stalk. But think about, man, how many people, I ain't condoning it now, but how many people do stalk people because they felt like they were laying on,
Mm,
or they think something's there and it's just not there.
Mm.
yeah.
That's why I say it's got to be clear, concise, time apart. Don't rush into no friendship
Yeah.
because, man, tell you, Keisha was on fire in this one, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You was on fire. No, you.
I seen the subject. I was like, shoes. I hope I make it in time.
You in class tonight?
Yeah, I do.
How long is your class?
I'm usually out a little before 9.
How
But
many more weeks do you have left?
girl, it's counseling. So
Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Mhm.
I'm looking to make sure we didn't miss.
Okay. Now look.
Oh boy.
Oh, man, these episodes get better and better, man. But
I know. Mm-hmm.
y'all don't know what we choose to do to get ready for these. It's quite interesting. And I was telling Keisha this past week, man, I'm learning a lot just preparing for these. I'm learning a lot listening to the comments that we have during the live streams. And one thing that I'm learning, and I've been learning this, I've been in this class literally, and I'm being serious now, probably for the last, let's say 5 to 7 years, that I'm learning that I have a lot to learn that I didn't know that if it makes sense, I didn't know that I didn't know some of this stuff. I hadn't thought about it.
Mm.
Or one of the things working with Keisha in the classroom, it's really made me dive into things that I may have thought about on the surface, but I ain't never thought about, yeah, everybody, including Rod. And I'm only thinking about Rod. It's so quick to say, yeah, we friends. Yeah, he's talking, we cool. Cool may be a better word, or we're cordial.
Mhm.
And if you feel comfortable saying y'all friends, but just understand friends mean friends.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You got anything with that, Keisha? I mean, I'm over here just talking for no reason, just talking.
I mean, like
What?
I said, go ahead, Keisha.
No. Say what you said.
No, I was saying, so even though, we have, me and my baby's dad, we have been friends, and he's been there when, heck, I needed things, I done broke down or things, he's always been there. And if it's anything that he ever needed or needed me to drop him off somewhere or something like that, we have really did a friendship, have a friendship. Um, but I still respect the fact that, he decided to say I do.
Right.
And so that does kind of make it difficult for us to be able to talk about things, about our kid or anything like that. So it is a, slippery slope that, because I respect him. If he decided to say I do, then dude, there ain't no looking back this way. So, yeah.
I would say both parties need to really think about it before you say, yeah, we can be friends. Because you can't be my friend today, see something you don't want to see a year from now,
Mm-hmm.
and decide you want to act a fool.
Right.
Don't embarrass yourself, don't embarrass me, don't embarrass the person that I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
A year later, so before we take that leap forward and say, hey, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do mine because I need to run a restaurant. I'm gonna do part of my closeout. In this whole situation, can you be friends with your ex? I really believe you can, but it does have to be open, direct, immediate communication from the very beginning. It can't be no as we go along. Like, you know how you play dominoes, spade, and people want to change the rules throughout the game. Now we got to set these rules before we start.
Right.
We're gonna start. We're gonna set these rules, and we're gonna follow these rules. We're not deviating from it. And I really admire two people that can be friends, real friends, after a relationship. That is me. I don't believe in the 60% that have done it. I really don't. I think it's more like Keisha said, maybe 30. And I feel like those that do it, it takes a special friendship
Right.
to even be able to do that, to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be willing to see A to Z, not A to L or A to M, but you don't want to see N to
Right.
Z. You got to be willing to see the whole alphabet. If you see him or her with another person, can I deal with it? If I can't deal with that, let's not pretend and call each other.
Right.
You know, if you can deal with it, then hey. And they don't, but the biggest thing, don't fool yourself. You might fool her, you might fool them, whoever new man, but don't fool yourself, man.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you fooling yourself, you're gonna end up looking like the fool.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, or at least feeling like one.
Yeah, because if that other person really don't want to be with you, but they're willing to be friends and open up their friendly doors.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a last resort, especially if they found someone they're new that they're really into, it's a last resort. Like Keisha just said, they may not intentionally, or they may intentionally hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I know one thing I don't like. There's a couple things I don't like being broken. I don't like my feelings hurt.
Right.
So I ain't in the business of hurting feelings. That way, hopefully, everybody will spare me. But Unique said,
What you need to say?
she going to the wooded area to relieve herself.
Where you at, girl?
She got locked out of the house. You can go ahead on and relieve yourself. Right?
Yeah, I gotta go do
goodness.
this.
Let me plug up my.
Yeah.
I
So
would keep said certain labels bring on different expectations, and Unique is cracking up when I said friendly doors. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Keisha and Cece got left. I just got to run to the restroom when Cece come back, so I'll leave you up here.
Yeah, I gotta plug my laptop up. It's about to die.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But I'm glad the people that came in here and commented, and I think the best antidote with this is we can't foresee the future, but I go and you jealous of Rod? Why you just? Oh, I'm sorry, Unique. I'm gonna go outside too then, so you don't feel.
You better not do that.
please don't. You'll get on that list. You gonna get on that.
Yeah,
Right.
I
You'll be
skipped
on
the
the list
comment.
then.
I still grow what I eat. He said that there's a certain person that's not on that list. I'm not going to read it all just for the political part, but I think y'all can figure that out. You can read it in the comments. Keisha, I'll tell you afterwards if you can't
Oh,
see
okay.
it. But I don't know, man. I just think if you, there's a lot of ifs, but if you get with the right person and you go into that and say, hey, I'm going to be as true to myself and true to this person as I can. I'm gonna treat this person with respect, and you really want to be with that person, you may not even have to worry about being friends with your ex because she'll never or he'll never be your ex. They'll be your today, your tomorrow, and whatever. That's a lot of ifs, and that sounds like a pipe dream. And to a lot of people, it may be, and to me, it has been. But I think as we know better, we do better. So. And with that, I know I got to go to the restroom, so I'm going to do better and go. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. But like I wanted to say this right here. There is a difference between being a friend and being friendly with an ex, right? So I think a lot of people are mixing up, when they say, oh, I'm friends with my ex. I think a lot of people are maybe like friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say friendly, I mean like, you may talk to him on the phone every now and then, or it ain't that much going out. You might click clack with them on social media. You might exchange pictures back and forth of the kids or the grandkids, or things like that. But and then the other part is the ones where you are actually friends with. like I said, I see a friend as someone I hang out with. So yeah, you have to be comfortable enough to be able to hang out with this person and know that they don't have any ulterior motives.
Right.
That, you know, the friendship is actually genuine, that there's no boundaries being crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cece said, when another person comes in the picture, they more gung ho to kind of like, hey, let me, you know, kind of back,
Right.
because you have someone now, and I don't want to, you know,
Right.
You know, any kind of you to get any kind of backlash for
right. Cause tension between your household.
Cause tension, exactly. So that's my thing with it. You know, we already know. I don't know too many people that are strong enough to watch their partner go out on a date with their ex partner and say, well, hey, we just friends, we hanging out. Like, you go to the movies, that don't sound like hanging out to me. That sounds like a date.
Yeah.
You know, you guys constantly on the phone, y'all on the phone 2:00 in the morning. That sounds like emotional cheating to me. So I mean, y'all be acting and stuff like, what y'all laughing about? I like to laugh too. So, you know, it just depends on who you're dating. But I just know me, myself, you know, I personally, I don't mind the person that I'm talking to have female friends, but I just need to know what kind of level of friendship y'all got.
Right.
Like, are y'all friendly or y'all friends?
Right.
Keisha, you said it right on it. I heard it as I was going to the restroom. Are you friends or are you friendly? Man, Keisha just summed it up the best. Are you friends or are you being friendly? I'm gonna ask a question. In the comments right now, if you had an ex, would you be cool with your current partner calling a check on their ex as a friendly gesture? I'm just curious to see what the answer would be. But while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna say this. I think both parties need to know where they stand. Before I definitely, this person, if I'm even going to think about allowing them to be my friend, they need to know that you're only my friend. And you got a half of a chance to mess this up.
Right.
I feel like I have a half of a chance to mess this up. We both do. But you also have to let your current partner know where they stand. Right. I'm a firm believer. If an ex call and I got to go to another room or outside to answer the phone, there's a problem. I should be able to answer that phone right there with my current person because we just friends.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to hide. We ain't about to discuss nothing. Now, I don't need to go wait till I get on the phone and give that person a recap of what was said. Why not just put the phone on speaker to everybody hear what's about to be said?
Yes.
Right.
Let's get either, if it's something to hide, let's get surprised at the same time. And if it's realistic, we're going to all find out right then and there. And that's just, but it just need to be a level of understanding. And Unique, let me go back here, Keisha. And then Unique said, I don't do all those friends things with my actual friends. I'm not a hangout type of person. Yep. Love them season. Hey, thanks for being here. Say yes. Hey, love them season. My wife was friends with, you know them. You know, love them season.
Yeah, that's
hey, thank you for being here.
Okay,
that's real.
Building.
My wife was friends with my daughter's mother. There you go. and y'all, we didn't come on here to, Keisha and I never come on here to say it's terrible or it's great. We just come on here and give our opinion. Really, a lot of time, I don't even know if I leave with an answer half the time. I don't know. So
I think there's no problem with being friends with your ex until another person pop in the picture. Then that may start a rift because you probably gonna end up having to choose. And you know, if you got any sense, you already know your choice.
You're right.
Well, if you already got to choose, and you ain't with the person you used to be with, shouldn't be a hard choice.
Right.
Like they call it a pass for a reason, you know.
Yeah, leave it there.
Yep.
And you can't go back to 2025. So I mean, But well, man, hey, that's all I got for as the topic. I mean, I don't know. Unique said exactly. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess this concludes today.
well, I got one more thing to say, not dealing with the topic, Keisha.
Okay.
I want to thank you for having me on your channel. As always, the hopefully we get to a point where the classroom is just one group. But I know when you come to Point Blank Experience, it's more people that have been following me and vice versa when I come here. And it's always a blast. I feel so welcome here. And thanks for this, y'all. This topic here, once again, Keisha, made me just realize a lot of times we actually look at things that we think we've known for years. Like I never thought about friend or friendly. Man, it's a lot of people right now. I got to read these to Keisha before we get out here. Right now, just so y'all know, there was some technical difficulties, so that's why I'm reading the comments. Love them season said rest well all. Shamika says awesome live. L. Smith said great chat. Our Key speaking to Shamika. MC saying great discussion, and Shamika saying hey Key. But just make sure y'all, if you haven't subscribed to Just Asking for a Friend, subscribe to a Points Blank Experience and subscribe to CC. And I know you're gonna probably tell you about the channel thing, Keisha.
I don't have to.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Might be somebody in the weeds that don't know you.
I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. My grow zone is 8B9A in Texas, and I grow in ground, in containers, in raised beds, green stock, and hydroponically indoors. Come and check out my channel if you want to see some things growing in the garden.
Wow. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Rod. I'm representing Zone 8B. I don't grow anything. I have one plant that's in container. I'm finally getting that right, not in the pot. I do have a channel, and on my channel, it's a little different. It doesn't really have a niche. I do interviews on Points Blank Experience. I got a couple coming up in April. One with Outward Key, who's in the comments right now. I'll be interviewing her April 17th, and then another one on April 16th with Chocolate Girl Eats. I have another segment, Real Talk with Rod. It's kind of like what Keisha and I do here, but it was something I had to do alone. And Keisha and I actually had one, I guess that was a party. I don't know. I just went live on the fly. Keisha joined me, and 3 hours later, man, and we had a good time. So over there, it's just really, with everything that's going on in the world, in the country today, when you come to Points Blank Experience, I'm not worried about a niche. I'm just worried about people being able to sit back, relax, unwind, and have a good time, even if it's for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, just to escape life and just laugh a little bit like we used to do back in the day. So,
right.
And thank you for letting me up here, Keisha.
You are welcome.
I'm gonna get in the chat for y'all can finish out, y'all.
Thank you for coming up, CC. CC I'm trying to come up with a title for CC. She's gonna be the, I don't know, substitute teacher or something.
She the substitute. Let's say she the substitute teacher.
Yeah, she's the substitute teacher. Teacher's aide or something.
Well, for you guys that don't, hi Tanya. Tanya is in the building, y'all. She was actually in the building earlier. But for you guys that don't know me, my name is Keisha, and I am from those back roads and paved streets. I come from Memphis, Tennessee, but I am living in Mississippi, and I grow. I also do DIY, and right now I'm working on a major project, and it will be coming up soon. So, if you're not subscribed to me, I don't know what you ain't know. Come on over and kick it with your girl.
And I want to thank Event Yours. We saying Tanya, but that's Event Yours of Spirits down in the comments. Yeah. She said y'all still up. Keisha just shouted her out. She just finished a live on her channel. She's also, we co-host a show together on Points Blank Experience. Her, I, and Keisha have been on the same panel a couple times. Actually, she joined the classroom a couple episodes ago. So Evite yours said, at least the roads are paved. I know that's right. Man, boy, these two something else. And Keith said, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, please do. And that's really, man. If it wouldn't be no classroom without y'all. So we thank everybody that's here tonight and people that are going to be watching the replay. Thank you.
Well, alrighty then. Oh, one more thing. Next week, the classroom will be on Rod's channel, which is Point Blank Experience. Yeah, your name is on it. Y'all see his name. As a matter of fact, is there any way you can drop your link in the? You can't drop your link in.
Oh yeah, I can. Man. I'm a G over here. Yeah, y'all go and subscribe. I only need about, I don't know now, but before I start, I needed about 203 to hit 1,000. It's never too early to ask. Even if it is, I'm gonna ask anyway. So hold up, y'all. I be forgetting I'm still on the screen when I do this.
Yeah, let's help him get to 1,000 subscribers. He is so close. It's like, you know.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm like a donkey when I hit 1,000.
Okay.
I ain't coming just when I hit 1,000.
Y'all, man, wait till I hit 1,000. A donkey ain't even what it was. I'll be like, that's a straight fool.
And you know, it's crazy because I had a chance to interview probably close to 90, 95 people on YouTube. Tanya just asked this question, Keisha. She about to laugh at me. You know she about to talk about me. So I'm gonna read all these other ones. So Tanya says she got to watch the replay. That friend thing hits my nerves worse than wearing a bonnet in public. Oh, oh boy. Woo, we may have to do it.
Hey, some bonnet queens. What's wrong with being a bonnet queen?
Tanya can't stand. So Tanya want to know how many subscribers do I have left? Tanya, you don't even want to know, but about 200.
You need about 200.
You know about 200 people because Tanya know about 4,000, 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Unique says she always wear a bonnet in public. CC laughing. Don't get me started. Okay, yeah, hey, we know. Yeah, I wish Tanya wasn't live or we wasn't live at the same time because it would be a trip to have her up here and get her 2 cents on this. So that's all I got, Keisha, because I'll be talking until tomorrow and you'll be.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out and spending some time with us. You guys, as we said before, this is the classroom and we're going to end it here. Class is dismissed.
Much love, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like, nah, we not gonna fall today. Like, nah, we not gonna fall today. Like, oh, yeah, beanie up Scotty. We going up crazy, yeah, me and my posse. When it's time to get it, we body to body. Cause bodies get left when we leave the party. Don't get me started. Don't make me